let me pop out the chat really quick. There we go. Nice pop out for you. Alright, so tonight is going to be some chill things. We're going to be farming. I'm going to be farming 2 different things. So, alright, so where is the team at? I'm sure people are curious. Actually, I'll wait for people to get here. If anyone, usually I'll get like 20 to 30 people or whatever. We'll wait until people come in and then we'll go over the team and stuff. But for now, we're going to be going to Zelon Reach, and I'm going to be going for runes. So we're going to try to rune farm. Now, Paragon, how's it going, Yaza? Or Yaya. I don't know why I read that as Yaza. So Paragon is not the best farmer, but these are low-level enemies. Now, once I get to a certain point with like skills and stuff, I can farm this area, which is actually really good for runes. But we can't really handle that solo. I mean, I can, but it's a high risk, so I don't think it's worth it. So we're going to be farming, I think, these things. I'm going to try this out. But I think I'm going to do some dye farming here for a little bit, just to try to get some shit, some stuff. Economy-wise, I have like 2k, I have max armor. I have Spirit +1, Motivation +1, Health +30 from the one thing, and then I got 1 Centurions, then I have Energy +3, so I have some okay runes. Nothing too crazy. But we're going to see what we can get from these guys. This could be better, like this build could be much better. But this is low level, so it's not going to be really too crazy. I probably don't need stand your ground here. I could probably bring like Disrupting Throw or something. Just to like quickly throw another spear. So these enemies shouldn't really be a threat outside of maybe degen, but even then it's going. I started a Paras, not sure I'm feeling it. Yeah, Paragon I do feel like is like an acquired class, but I can show you a build that will actually make it more fun to play. Even on this. I think Paragon, like, I would recommend playing Paragon last. Like, I would recommend, like I don't know if you're a new player or a veteran or whatever, but I would highly recommend playing other, like, damage dealers before anyone plays Paragon. Because it's a very big support class, so, like, it's not going to feel as fun. Like, you're not going to get those dopamine hits from the damage numbers as much, but there are builds that it can deal damage. Like, there's, like, Heroic Refrain Dagger Spam, and there's, like, Mesmer skills and all this stuff. So there are things you can do that are pretty decent, that are not just, like right now what I'm doing is, like, running tank. Played it years ago, can't remember if I liked it then. Okay. Here, let's see. Cage Shortbow. What do we get? Measure for measure. So I can run these daggers, actually. They have a max strength and honor. And I actually can get dagger spam. I can cap it. It's technically a Nightfall. I've made a poll. Shouty. Yeah, what's up, MMO Mega Whale? Oh dang, I just get hit for a huge damage there? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, these are low-level enemies. I should be able to tank these. I'm going for... Yeah, here we go. We got some half-digested boots. We're trying to get runes. Trying to get that going. I almost got a dude to do a thing. He was like, hey, I'm doing this mission in normal mode. And I was like, are you okay with doing half team size? And he was like, yeah, whatever. And I was like thinking about it. I'm like, do I want to do that? Do I know, like, is he gonna get me... Am I gonna lose dooms if, like, I add... Like, if I get rid of my avatar of Dwayna and add, like, literally a random player, am I gonna fucking die? Is he gonna over aggro and kill me? Like, are people gonna fuck with my shit? So I was like, nah, I better not risk it. Hold on, let me open Toolbox really quick. This is very nice. Very convenient. I like to see the crafting materials. I feel like that's the change they could add easily. That's the only quality of life thing they should do, is just add the crafting materials. The Doom players know what's up. Alright, let's see. Alright, I do want that. I did get a double steel from Steel Daggers earlier, which is pretty sweet. And I actually do have some decent shit now. I have these Steel Daggers that are quite good. I almost got... I've been trying to buy these light blue Steel Daggers max damage for literal years, and the closest I could get were Q8s that were 7 to 16, and I got 7 to 16 Q9 ones. I was like, fuck, dude. was like, oh my god, I almost got max ones. Because the light blue skin is sick as fuck. Look at this. And here's like the gold skin. I don't like it as much. So like it's a unique skin that looks really fucking cool. But that 1 point of max damage seriously matters. And because like your crits roll off of your max damage. So like when you crit, it's like whatever multiplier times your max weapon range or whatever. And then for Scythe, it's not like a 1.3 multiplier, it's like 1.1. Let's just do that. Normal salvage on those. Still trying to get... I don't want to risk getting scales, so I'm not going to bother. I usually just salvage things that I think will be worth it. So we'll do that. But we're going for items here. Trying to build up some economy. I'm not stuck right now. I actually can continue. Right now we are on Venta Cemetery, which is not like that hard of a mission. So I'm not really worried about it. But we easily can make some progress. Let me scroll down there. Have this open. It's very nice. Nice little panic button. For this type of farming, it's probably not going to be an issue, but I'm going to go after these level 10s. I think that's where I'm going to get runes from. And there should be a bunch in here, so the path is like just going into here and then killing all this stuff. And then there's a few pop-ups that are level 13. So that's pretty much what we're after. Okay, so these are level 10, and then those are all like 8 and whatever, but there's like a pop-up around here. And then Finale of Restoration is really good. Very good with Go for the Eyes. Assuming enemies live long enough. I need to get a max spear also, that'll speed this up a lot. Yeah, I think I'll do like a big loop. Just see how we end up here. I will do a mission later. I just want to get like maybe a dye or some runes or something. Just do this periodically. The only issue with all these skills is they're very expensive. It's like casting them is pretty difficult because I need a bigger team size. This Paragon is like a team thing. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's drop that for a second. We gotta salvage some of this stuff down. Here we go. Get some iron. Well, my salvage kit got destroyed. That'll definitely limit us a little bit there. Hey, usually I don't stay up this late, but I like went over to family family member's house and we're watching a movie and shit, and I ate like some shit, so kind of working it off on the exercise bike a little bit. I have a hard time going to sleep if I eat like close to bed. I usually just sit in bed like wide awake, so might as well stream for like 2 hours and chill out. No, my inventory's full. Identify this. I keep like, I mean, I did get this 12% strength in honor, but I keep getting like these weird inscripts that are just not good. Let's see, looking for chests and whatever. We should be able to take this on. Okay. Just gonna wait for, alright, never mind. I was about to say I'm gonna wait for the regen, but I guess not. I don't think it'll matter, actually. These are not really that tough. Plus Finale, I should be healing quite a bit. I fall asleep with half-eaten burgers on my chest. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I have such a hard time falling asleep. If I've, like, eaten, like, right before. I mean, there have been times where I've eaten, like pasta or something, and I'm, like, in a food coma, and I could probably fall asleep then, but I think it's because I had ice cream, and I never have ice cream, so I'm, like, fucking wide awake. I'm, like, on top of shit tonight. Like, even earlier, I was, like, half asleep earlier. I was like, should I do stuff on my dooms? I don't want to die, so maybe not. But now I'm, like, fucking ready to go. Getting degened out right now. The degen on these low-level things is actually a big threat. Gotta watch out. Alright, I think this farm kind of sucks, honestly. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try farming for dyes really quick. I think that'll be the move. I want to dye my armor, ideally. At the very least, I can get, like, some drops. I did see bots earlier, I think, in Command Post. There was, like, 5 Paragons that all had the exact same, like, outfit and everything. And they were all, like, grouped. I don't know what the hell was going on with that, but some shit was going down. Some botting operation. Someone said something that was pretty interesting, and I think I meant to respond to it, but I like typed out a response, but like forgot to hit enter or something, or sometimes I like respond to different things. They were saying how like there isn't like a new player base economy. Don't say the B word. What's the B word? Bot? It's like, wait, what? It's like, what the hell is the B word? But like they were saying how there's not like a new, like the economy is crazy in Guild Wars 1. Like if you're a new player and you're just trying to like buy some basic shit, like some like basic max weapons or whatever, like you can, and if you put a buy message out, people will eventually PM you and you will eventually get one. But they're saying how they were having a really hard time just finding like basic stuff to buy, and I think that's like actually accurate, because if I go to Commandant right now, it's going to be mostly people buying and selling like crazy shit that's worth like an absurd amount of money, because that's what mostly the player base has been for the longest time, is everyone has like a ton of cash, so they just, you know, that's all. Like there's not like, people aren't like buying and selling like low value items. Like if I get like a max Q9 Nightfall skin that's worth like 1 to 2 ectos, I'm not going to bother selling that. I'm just going to merch it. So I think that's really like, that is a thing where like we probably will see or start to see like a lower level economy start to get into Commandant more, which is fine because new players need shit. But there's also this like scalping economy that we live in, where like if you're trying to buy weapon mods, dudes will be like I'll be generous and overpay for weapon mods, and then there's always someone like a power merchant that'll try to sell it for like let's say 15 over 50 in script. That's like what? Like literally 2 to 5k on average. Like you can buy them for 2 to 5k, I'm pretty sure. And I'll buy them for like 2 to 3e just because I know I'll get one in like 5 seconds. So I don't want to sit there all day. But then someone will PM me and be like 5, and it's like, dude, it's like you're so fucking greedy. It's crazy. It's like, really? 5 echoes for 15 over 50? It's not even worth that much. What the hell are you talking about? They'll be like, 5 ectos. It's like, what? Oh, fuck, dude. I knew this was a thing. Fucking pink dye immediately? Hell yes. I was like, I'm gonna go dye farming. Die in like 5 seconds. Nice, dude. Hell yes. Alright, let's see what kind of dyes we can get, boys. 7E for the elite tome. Yeah, like these fucking people, like, oh, dude, it's crazy. Like, there's ranges on things, and that's fine, but like when they're like 5 times the max for the min max of like of an item that's like a common item, it's like, dude, get out of here. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, I'll fucking sell this to you for yeah, I'll sell you this elite assassin tome for 10 ecto. It's like, whatever, you know. It's crazy. I don't, it is what it is. There's always going to be people flipping stuff and people aggressively trying to like get as much money as possible. It's fine, but it's still wild. And then there's always returning players who don't know what their stuff's worth, so they're gonna get taken advantage of for sure. I've just been referring people to Commandant chat and telling them to look shit up, because like a lot of common Q9s of like, you know, major items like BDSs and froggies and whatever, like you can get an average. You can see what people are buying it for. You can see what people are selling it for. It's going to be somewhere in the middle or around that range. But yeah, it's going to be wild. It's going to be all these people getting scammed, dude. Assuming that more people come back. I feel like the player base has increased quite a bit. I don't even think I need this tank. I probably should just bring like... I can't cap incoming yet because it's farther in the game, but I think just spamming incoming and just rushing through and just like one-shotting these is like the way to go. Alright, let's see how we do against these level 1s. I'm pretty scared here. So let's see how much damage we take. Alright, we tank this. I was about to say these are like 1s in the level 5 boss. I didn't kill him. There we go. Hell yeah, dude, I got triple drops from that boss. Maybe I didn't. I got double drops from him. Or it doesn't report gold drops. Yeah, I did get triple drops. Nice. Huge. I'll go over the team comp in a second. I got some elite skills. I actually don't have an elite skill equipped right now, which is weird. It's not for any reason in particular. It's just I'm farming. There's not really... Paragon's elites need buffed. Your U2 keeps crashing out. That sucks. Like the app itself, or like the... I don't know if you're on an app, but... Like, I guess the website? I don't know. the website and YouTube. Aha. I would love to get like a, I don't know if it's possible, but I would love to get a low rec sun spear. I don't even know if those exist. I haven't seen one being sold before. I haven't really looked into it either, but I think they don't, I don't know if they drop low rec, but that'd be sick if you could get one. I don't even know that it's possible, but that'd be awesome to get some crazy shit on a Melandru. And just like have it. Like, look at my low rec sun spear. I don't know why I'm picking these up, they're 3 gold. Mostly going for dyes here, but... Oh, you know what? There's like a ton of enemies in these banks. I'm in the wrong area. Website never happened before. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. They've been updating stuff a lot lately. A lot of my like Adobe products have been kind of janking out. They've been injecting AI into them, and it's been making it take even longer to open. Like ZBrush opens in like 10 seconds, and then like Adobe Photoshop takes literally like a minute. And I even downgraded to like Photoshop 2011 or 2021 or whatever. There's no AI in it. It still opens super slow. Pick up everything. Yeah, you can't go wrong. When I used to vanquish for people, I would like not pick up certain things. On a Melandru, I'm picking up everything because until I get my economy going, I don't know where I'm gonna be at. Getting a 29 gold drop solo is decent. Like getting these add up if I keep getting them. Look at this, all those little bits of cash here. Oops, let me kill this guy. There we go. Yeah, mostly going for dyes. I got a pink dye, which is cool. It's kind of, it's not really rare because it's not like white or black, which are worth more. But it's, I guess the drop rate on dyes is about the same, right? Yeah, I mistakenly dyed, I had 2 yellows which look gold, and I have these oranges, and I dyed a 65 armor yellow, so now I just have a gray piece because I forgot I didn't have the chest piece yet. So I just totally wasted that, so I could actually not look like a mismatched goofball. People have better luck with Linux. They pick up a PC with that operating system. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard good things about Linux. I've never taken the dive into it. It's hard to say. I don't really know anything about it. I'm sure there's like guides and stuff and whatever. But alright, this is not the area I'm thinking of. There should be like a bunch of dudes like here and here, so I guess we're just gonna try to... Imagine burden does not help for the farming. Just slows me down. Here we go. Oh, cool. These do drop blues. Nice. Okay, so can I get like armor pieces from these? There should be a bunch of dudes up here. A bunch of like, yeah, a bunch of bugs. I guess I need to optimize this route. Just kill bugs. I am gonna do a mission soon. I just wanted to like see how like dye farming would go. And so far, I mean, if I get like 1 to 2 dyes a run, that's not bad. And then like maybe a chest or 2. I have not gotten anything good from any of the chests though. Like these low level ones. It's possible to get like a max low rec, but it seems quite rare. So I don't know that I'm ever going to get one really. I haven't really even gotten good mods from them. I bet it is possible though. It seems, I think because the keys are so cheap, the drops are like kind of weird. They don't seem to be related to the enemies though. Like in most chests, or at least as far as I can tell. So like when you open most chests, it will produce an item that is from like the drop table of the enemies that are close, that the chest spawned with, right? So like if there's a bunch of celestial enemies, they can drop like cockatrice staves and celestial things or whatever. And the same is true, and also the level of those enemies matters for like the requirement. So like if you want to get a Q8, oh shit. Oh, damn. Oh, it's not max. That'd been sick, dude. Oh, I'm already fully... If this was 13, that would be sick. This would be nice. That was 13. But it's 11, so oh well. It's fine. But generally, like, the level of the enemies dictates the requirement. So if you want Q8s, enemies have to be level 20 or lower, and I think they have to be up to a certain level for Q8 to even occur. Like if they can drop lower recs than that, but that's like how it works, right? Let's grab that. Get some iron from that. trying to minimize like waste. Like if it salvages for crap, like if it has like a 50-50 chance of salvaging for junk I don't need, I just don't bother. So like glittering dust is pretty good here. I think I need some of that. I think that's all it costs to get like the Vabian headpiece, weirdly. Doesn't even cost like the big expense. I don't think it costs rubies and sapphires and stuff, so we'll see. Oh yeah, but with the chests, that was a super long tangent. The chests for low level are weird because I swear that the enemies do not influence the quality of the drops at all. Like it seems like purely random. So I'll open things next to like level 3s and then I'll open things next to like level 14s and I'm not noticing like golds or higher level drops. Like they seem to all be about the same. So I guess I would have to like open a bunch of them to know for sure. Okay, I'll just kill these. Some level 10s. So this could probably drop like armor pieces. For sure. Inventory's full. I think I'll just kill these and then go back to town. It might even make sense just to kill these bugs here and then like come up with like a short route. So that way I can bank like merchant constantly. Because like I'm already at inventory space, so like it's not like ideal to just keep killing more things if I can't pick the stuff up and sell it. I did get go for the eyes. It's been nice. This is not the build I use on my team, by the way. This is just like a random farming thing. The build I use on my team actually has more damage. And I have some thoughts on certain things. There's like 137. There was what is it, like cautery signet or whatever. It seemed to allow us to die. I put it on a healer, and then instead of healing us, he was removing conditions for 2 seconds, and then that created an opportunity for spike damage to get through. So it's like, you gotta watch out with who has what skills in this. Okay, let's go back here. I'll show you my team really quick. So Cost, we just got Cost back. He's been leveling up. So his build is very straightforward. I got Cruel Spear, so he throws Cruel Spear. He has stance removal, he has spike. He has a little bit of spike damage. It's AI, so it doesn't use it very effectively, but he also has Watch Yourself for plus 21 armor, which is actually pretty good. And he has spot heal and then self heal, and he's basically like a damage support tank that has like a little bit of damage and a little bit of support. He's definitely not going to be there full time. That's just for when I have to deploy him. And then we got Avatar of Dwayna, and this has been carrying. This is just really good. Enchant removal, cracked armor, burn, combos with air on fire, spike damage, self heal, spike heal, energy management, and then I can swap these out as needed. Very good build, very powerful. Once she gets Armor of Sanctity, she can just chill next to a shit ton of enemies as long as it doesn't get removed. So she's definitely the carry. And then I have a Dunk and I have a Sasuke build that are decent. Dunkoro just has Light of Deliverance. I don't even think this is good, actually. I'm probably going to get him Glimmer of Light or something else. I definitely need to get rid of Healing Breeze. It's too much energy. We don't have a battery. I have a weak battery that I bring with Motivation, but it's not enough. Guardian has been good in Low Man. Shielding Hands has been good, so that's not surprising. And then Sosuke, I finally got him Fire Attunement. He just spams Meteor Flare and Liquid Flame. He has Stand Your Ground and Ward Against Melee. So generally my team looks like this when it can. And then I am running this. You can see that. Fragility, Cry of Pain, Cruel Spear. Cruel Spear is actually terrible in this build. Cruel Spear, even after the buff, it's still just not good. It's basically find their weakness, but worse, because find their weakness is just like Deep Wound, whereas with this it's like, hold on, let me build it up. Now you get Deep Wound. So it's just too slow. It's fine though, it's an elite skill, but I was actually considering running some Mesmer elites because the Paragon elites are so weak still. I mean, obviously the Power Is Yours would be good. Like I can battery and do all this other shit, but all right, so let me kick all these guys. But that's where we're at. So let's sell all the junk we don't need. And then I think I'll just come up with like a quick little route like Guided by Fate 12. I don't think that's good. I have a 14 already, so. And then that, 14 in stance. There's not that many good stances. Anything in here? This was almost good. That could have been a good drop, actually. I'm trying to keep the measure for measures for salvaging rubies so I can get Vabian armor because it's cool. So that's what we're doing. It's unlikely because it's like 1 in 10 or something. Let's see what this looks like. Just mismatch. This is a Doom, so you just have mismatched shit. I'll wait until I get more dies to see what we'll end up going with, but really the game will dictate what the armor has died, more so, unless I accumulate dies over time. But the next thing, so there's some difficult missions coming up. The normal mode stuff is actually difficult in low man, because there's a lot of pressure, and the other thing too is the limited skills. I think that's really what it is. It's both things, really. It's actually a combination of things. It's like limited skills, like no access to max weapons with good mods. You can get max weapons, but you have to forge them or get drops, which both of what getting either is hard to do. And I'm getting no drops. It's almost like there's anti-farming code, and it just kicked in. There is, obviously, but yeah, I swear, because like you saw before, I think it's because I was in the map for like enough time that's like a set amount of time had passed, like literally no drops at all. Like that's anti-farming code. It also looks at when you like rezone and shit. So it's very aggressive. So I guess I should probably do this like once and then go do something else, because it seems to be real. I'm gonna try killing all these over here and see if I get drops, but if I don't, I'll just go play the game. I just wanted to see if I could farm dies. So that's all. That's all we're doing for now. Here we go. I believe, yeah, there's all those bugs up there. Go for the eyes. Getting some gold. Like small packets. Once I get more skills, I can probably come up with some builds for solo farming on Para. It's gonna heavily rely on other classes though. Oh, here we go, we're getting some drops now. Yeah, look at that. Shield and shit. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And then we'll go, alright, so that's pretty quick, and then, oh yeah, there's more over here. Oh, level 7 boss too, that's nice. Need an ID kit. Oh, here we go. There's all level 3s and stuff. Yeah, I think this is the route. Yeah, kill the bugs, maybe enter the map after doing some other activity. Run up to this boss, and then I think there's like a bunch of enemies a little bit north of here. Just hit all those up really quick. Oh, they got weakness. That's unfortunate. So Antidote Signet would actually be really good for farming the other area because they use disease and poison. But the funny thing about Antidote Signet is it's like near the end of the game. In Nightfall. Nightfall actually has like pretty good like balancing for like when you get certain power skills. Like draw conditions in the end of the game too, which would have been insanely useful to have, but I can't get it until like Nightfall is basically beaten. How's it going, Natalie? Hello, Senpai. Senpai, I haven't heard that stuff in a while. Well, I guess to some degree people are saying that when I stream Fire Emblem, which I'm about to for the new one. Should be fun. In September. I'm gonna be a responsible adult and use my vacation time to play video games. Like everyone does. Kill this termite. We're gonna run past an impressive warthog. Be very impressed by this warthog. Okay, here we go. These are the types of groups I was talking about. So this takes me 3 minutes to do, and I kill quite a lot of like low level things. I didn't get that many drops on that first group though. So we'll just see what we can accomplish here. Just killing these. Dang, I got knocked down, dude. It's very rude. Tanking me. Yeah, we'll kill all these really quick and see if we get any dies and stuff. Apparently low-level enemies are the best thing to kill for dies, at least according to AI. I don't know if that's true or not. The AI is often wrong. Let's see. Skip those, or 3 gold. Yeah, we'll just finish up with these. This is like noob farming. I feel like the die trader could probably be allowed on the Melandru. I feel like that's Does the dye, like, how often do you even get, like, a dye drop, you know what I mean? Like, almost never, right? I feel like that's just, like, it's, like, aesthetic, it doesn't help you, I don't know. I guess it's fine, it's just weird. Or maybe allow us to, like, spend an excess of money to craft a dye with materials or something. Something like that. It's like a minor complaint, it's not really a bad thing. Alright, I think that's about it for that. Okay, so let's actually go do this. Run the actual build. I don't know that this is going to be my final farming build either. I have to start making Melandru Dhuum builds. I'm not a huge fan of Cruel Spear. I think ultimately it's just worse than, what is it called? Not Critical Spear. That one spear attack, I keep forgetting like names of it. It said spear attack, keen spear, something like that. I don't know. Okay, let me buy an ID kits really quick. Cool. ID this, sleep down fire. Okay, anything in here to salvage. Salvage that. And hide square. I'll just sell the rest of that. Okay. Alright, let's add the team. So I think cost is forced for this one, that's fine. We do lose a lot of damage by adding him. I do have an alternate build idea for him where he runs a scythe, but it's probably a liability, so I'm not going to. I'm kind of considering just running more damage anyways, because I feel like all Dunk does is heal. I mean, he is a healer, so I can't really fault him for that. Like, literally, he's on a healing build. I think we'll try this. This mission is kind of weird because if you get too close... I'm not going to go for Masters, because I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones where you can instantly get killed by a siege attack if you get too close to a fortress. So we're not even going to bother doing that shit. We're just going to completely skip past that. And I actually might get rid of my elite skill for a disarm trap, which would be stupid, but everything else is kind of a little bit better, but then I can't set things on fire. So energy management, setting things on fire. Milani sets things on fire with this for 4 seconds, so I guess we're going to get rid of Anthem of Flame. Because he doesn't let you continue. Like, watch, if I say, like, no, he's like, well, too bad. So it's not really a choice. Or maybe that's so that you can tell someone on your team to grab it. You're like, I don't want to take this shit, you take it. Kind of like how in, like, factions, people would be like, can someone take the St. Victor's urn? I don't want to, I'm not a caster, so I literally need my weapon. And then casters would be like reluctantly picking up the item. Like, yeah, I guess I'll do it. Type of thing. Now this mission is funny, because you just have like a ton of evacuees that are monks. Like a ton. Like your whole team is monks, and you have to rescue them. So I guess we're just gonna beeline for the exit. Not really do Masters. I don't think Masters would be hard to do. You just have to be very careful. And I'm trying to just get skills and make progress, so I don't really care. I'll go back and get Masters. Like, the plan is to get Masters everything, to vanquish everything, do hard mode, and then try to start taking on the DOA without dying, which is probably not possible, but we're at least going to vanquish and do the Masters and stuff. I think that's more than possible. Tired of whirling defenses? Use Mesmer skill. Tired of those pesky blocking stances. Tired of taking 100 damage from sentry traps. Disarm the trap. Very amazing. I need to give Milani Aura of Thorns, because then she gets like bleed plus cripple, which is really good with fragility. Like stacks a bunch of things really quick. Dang, dude. Getting nuked down by these whirling defenses. Only there's something to do. Obviously Wild Throw hard counters it, but in order to build up Wild Throw you need to hit something. It's kind of a double-edged sword. It is kind of interesting, though. I mean, you can build it off of something that's not blocking you. That's basically what you're supposed to do. Or just use Make Your Time. Or no. Yeah, Make Your Time. Because that just gives you... Or not Make Your Time. What the hell am I thinking of? I literally keep forgetting skill names, dude. Not Make Your Time. Take Your Time. Take Your Time. Yeah, use Take Your Time. Just take your time. It's a little bit late. We're getting a little stupid today, but... Is it Make Your Time? I don't have it, so I can't just open it and be like, oh yeah, it's right there. Because I can like check it, be like, oh yeah, it's make your time. I think it is, but sometimes I like think things that are correct are wrong. This might be one of those times. I don't know if this happens to you, but sometimes I'll be like writing out a word or something, or like typing something out, and I know it's correct. Pretty sure it's make your time, which makes no sense. Yeah. But I'll be like typing out a word, and I'll be like, is that how it's spelled? And it definitely is, and it's not like spell check. Like, spell check is like, yes, this is fine, this is it. But I'll still be like, is that how it is? Sometimes I do that, I don't know why. I think it's just like the error rate of your brain is just like, yes, you do not know things with 100% certainty. There we go, we got that big AoE from Milani. She's getting some baby AoEs off. She's doing alright. The thing that's nice though, this Cryo Pain is just like 150 damage. It's a lot of damage. Except I'm not really doing that much. Mostly because I'm, you know, they're hard countering me. Ooh, that's an upgrade for Milani right there. She's using like a junk weapon right now. Ooh, okay, 2040. Enchant's 14%. Yeah, it's, wait. Oh, that's interesting. So lower damage scythes actually have higher base damage. Because 9 to 41 is max, right? But this one has 10 to 28, which is weird. That's very strange. That's very weird. It's like, yes, more base damage for no reason at all. Excellent. I really like what they did with Aria of Zeal. It's very good now. Before, it was like, I mean, it was fine before, but it's much better now. And the fact that I'm using spells, I actually profit even more energy from using spells. So it's like synergy with using my own skills. And then when Koss is not on the team, everyone casts spells, so it's like huge value. It's like double dipping. I feel like this is basically, I think skills like fragility are like more of what Paragon should have. Like in addition to what it has, or like that's what Spear should do. It's just weird that you have to like splash Mesmer. I mean, I guess if the way we want to look at things is like debuffs are on like Necro and Mesmer, then it does make sense, right? Like if they want to keep it in line with like design principles and stuff, like, oh, these classes do these things, if you want these things, splash that class. And it's like, all right, I'm fine with that. Because I kind of view Spear as like, if you have the space for it, like you should be auto-attacking for chip damage constantly because it's free. But if you have the space for it, then add some Spear attacks. I don't think I think that's where people get tripped up, where they want like Paragon to be this like Spear damage thing. Because it's like, yeah, it's in the game, but like you do so much for your team that's kind of overpowered in of itself. Like you have the Paragon is the only class in the game that can battery without sacrificing health. That's insanely powerful. And also it's like an anchor for your team that's incredibly tanky and almost never dies. So it has party res on a shout. And it can just completely res your whole party. So if it's the last die, it has battery. It can literally resurrect your entire team. Like it has some crazy abilities. And I know it's not like super fun for most people to play, but I actually really enjoy it, so. But maybe I'm in the minority, right? Where like people want to be dealing, you know, big packets of damage on Paragon and they don't find it as entertaining or whatever. But I actually do like it, even though like right now I'm doing half of my dervish's damage, but I don't mind. I'm not like, and I play damage carries primarily, so it's not like I don't know what it feels like to play a damage carry. We gotta neutralize these guards, dude. Just re-up that on them. Right, here we go. Getting close. Surprised we have enough damage, actually. Hard mode will be tricky, but I'll need better stuff. I need, like, runes and everything. Need to ruin my life. I'm gonna go ruin my life right now. But I can't because I don't have the runes to ruin my life. We're getting them slowly. 15 armor isn't bad. The strength requirement isn't good though. Tactics is actually much better in this situation. But if we're talking about like a warrior hero, tactics is much better. Player though, strength would be better because like as the player, you know, there's like flail and stuff like that. Whirlwind 100 blades on this would be, dude, that would be sick actually. I was thinking about doing, I want to finish this one, like the Paragon one, at least like do all the vanquishing and stuff. And then like, then the missions, hard mode and everything, 4-man. And then I might do a dervish. I might not have enough time to do that though, so we'll see. But I think it'd be cool to do like a warrior, Nightfall only, and then like a dervish. Because you would have whirlwind attack, 100 blades, which would be crazy. You would not have save yourselves though, unless you allowed PvE skills. And like I have no guild, I'm guildless on purpose. And then I could get faction with a character, but I don't know that that should be allowed. Because like if I had save yourselves, it'd be much easier. And that's like, I feel like for factions only, that would be fine. If that was like a thing. I did do that before, but if I did it again, I think that would be the situation to allow those skills. Let's give him some more degen. Nice. Get some tunics. Cost level, huge. Some more spear, dude. Maybe a little bit of strength. There you go. Some 1% armor pen on his spear attacks. Okay. We're just gonna go down. Oh, we're way out here. We're way out in the boonies. We gotta go down here. Right down there. There's like a spot if you cross over where there's like triple aggro potential. And I actually did wipe on it before. Not doing this, but I literally did wipe, I think in hard mode, on like a normal team too. I just like aggroed 3 things simultaneously and they just like all nuked down like my ST and all that stuff out of the blue in the middle of a fight. Because there's like one group to like the north, one group to like the south slightly, and then the final group like rotated around from like their patrol path. It just completely wiped me. It's like, oh shit. Those ST spirits go down, man. If your team, oh yeah, like right now we're getting jumped. It's like shit like this. You gotta watch out. I mean, these are just like basic enemies. It's nothing crazy, but I need to be a little more careful. Luckily, this map just hands you like a ton of healers though. They're like, here. They spam heal. You will live. Just don't be insane. Ooh, a max shield. 10 strength though, but still, I'll take it. Excellent. This guy thinks he's not gonna get Cry of Pain right now, but that's just like his opinion, man. Okay. Got some gold. I have to remember to pick up gold. You get to a point from playing this game where the gold does not matter at all and you can just skip it. But on a Melandru, all the gold matters. Oh, this is the area I think I was talking about. Where there's like a bunch of dudes kind of close in proximity. But these ones are wandering towards us, so we'll be alright. Oh, did they like either cancel that or they interrupted me? I think they interrupted me. Maybe I got, I think I got power, or not power drain, power spiked. Most unfortunate. Now, if I had reliable shutdown, I would use Wastrel's Demise with Cry of Pain, because then you actually do deal a huge amount of damage. Obviously, the issue with that, though, is unless you have like some consistent knockdown on your team, they're going to be using skills and ending it. So it's not going to really work out too well. So Fragility ends up being better damage as a result. I think I can get Arcane Conundrum on this too, now that I think about it. Because Arcane Conundrum's core, so that's like obtainable. Can we go in this low area here? Use some strategy or something? Oh shit, they're attacking us. It's like, alright, they're shooting at us right now. Clearly, using skills. Unless, yeah, they're shooting at us. They're like, yeah, we see you over there, and we're not too impressed, so we're gonna attack you with an archer now. Prepare to get archered. Whirling defenses is a weird skill. Because, like, it's used for farming, and it's insanely good for farming, but, like, if you use it during normal play, it feels like it sucks. Because it has such a long-ass cooldown. So you get to use it, like, once every 3 fights, on average. And even then, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but... if you're fighting with a team, you want to attack faster, and usually that's done through a stance. Not always, but usually. So it's one of those things where it's like, do I even want this skill? Why do I need this skill? To block things? Do I need to block things? I don't think I need to block things. Let's just not do that. Let's just attack more. Also, though, with a build like this, I feel like you don't need to attack faster. Because a lot of your damage is coming from splashing Mesmer. Alright, this is a potential... let's wait to see what these do. Oh shit. Never mind. Never mind, the enemy is engaging us. Alright, let's hit this. Okay, we're under attack. There we go. Interrupted crossfire. Very interesting. Very interesting. Luckily they're balled up and they're taking tons of 10 damage packets, which means the fragility's working. Very satisfying to see a bunch of armor ignoring damage. Ooh. That'll kill him. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we're doing okay here. We have all these heals. In hard mode, this will be a little bit tighter than it looks now, but... I'll need to get, like, full sets of insignias and everything. Just checking out Guildwars before, just thinking about picking it up. Any advice on class? Depends on what you want. I guess I could make a video on that too, but I can give you, like, a basic overview. I guess I'll just ask, what do you want to do in the game? Do you want to deal a lot of damage? Yeah, we'll start there. Do you want to support your team or deal damage? That's... We'll do, like, a drill down thing. Because that's probably the easiest way. Because then from there I can ask you, how do you want to deal damage? How do you want to support your team? And then from there, like, we can go over mechanics. Because, like, if you're only interested in support, then I'm not going to talk about damage classes, really. And if you're only interested in damage, I'm not going to talk about support as much. I'll mention, like, what supports can deal damage, but... not sure yet? Okay. Well, there is basically everything in the game. Pretty much anything you can think of, there is a thing. What is fun? See, that's tough, right? Because it really depends on what you want to do. If you want to just nuke things, there's like so many different ways to nuke things down. Oh, let me kill these guys, and then we'll talk about this. So if you want to go the damage route, there's like melee attackers, there's range attackers, there's like range spellcasters, there's minion masters that make an army of minions that fight things for you, there's spirit spammers that make an army of spirits that fight things for you, and then of the spellcasters, there's elementalists that uses the elements, there's like fire magic, which is damage oriented, earth magic, which has damage and some shutdown and some tanking, water magic, which is just like a little bit of damage, like an okay amount of damage, but it has like a lot of shutdown. And then air magic, which is a lot of single target spiking and some shutdown. And then there's like mesmer, which has domination, which is like AoE damage, it's armor ignoring, some anti-caster, and illusion, which is anti-melee. There's like so many things that there's I guess like an overview. If you want to, you kind of want to try everything a bit. I would say I would recommend making like a mesmer or an LA to start if you want to do range damage, like for casters. And then if you want to try like ranger or paragon, those are range physicals. What's the quest giver? What is this? Council's goal. Okay, that's the quest we want. All right, perfect. What does this guy give? Oh, Menla. Oh, that's the transfer. Okay, I can't grab those. But there's like different types of things, like everything I guess like I feel like an overview video would be needed to like go into details, because otherwise I'm just gonna be ranting about the classes for like a very long period of time. But if you have like a better idea as to like what you'd want to do, generally people like to play damage classes though, I would say. And there's a lot of different ways of dealing damage that can be considered fun. So it really depends on what you're looking for. If you want to be like get it, you know, fighting in melee. It also added its aesthetic and vibes playing a profession choice. Yeah, so like how the profession looks. Actually, let me give you some examples. Let's look at some of these players. I'll try not to ping their names so we don't like... Alright, so here's like a ritualist. So ritualists make spirits and they can hold like ashes and drop them. There's like nuke builds where you like hold ashes and go up to enemies and just start... You pull a spirit, you blow the spirit up, and then you drop the ashes and you recast it and drop them again. And it does like an insane amount of burst damage. And they're all like they're like shamans type of thing. They have like a certain type of like this kind of look where they have a lot of like, not like beads, but like, what's the word for it? All this stuff. Played warrior a lot in WoW. Yeah, warrior and dervish. All right, so if you like warrior and WoW, I don't play WoW, but I'm just assuming what warrior does in WoW. You'll probably like warrior in Guild Wars or dervish because they're both frontliners. Assassin can also frontline and just run in and just deal a ton of damage. Basically, assassin, dervish, and warrior can all just run in and deal a ton of damage, and they can all tank, and they can all basically do each other's jobs. So depending on what class you prefer, like the armor of, I would just do that, honestly, because like truly all of those can carry in hard mode easily. Pretty much anything can carry. Alright, cancel is called. Oh, we have to wait for them to talk. Alright, so while we're waiting for them to talk, we will do something else. People of Iceland. Hear my words. What people? There's like 5 people here. It's just like the few commoners just chilling out. Oh yeah, so Paragon, so warrior generally runs in and fights things, but Paragon is like a ranged warrior that also helps your team survive. I like playing it, but I also do play warrior as well. The only thing I don't play a lot of is like dervish and necro, but those are fun. I love your 4-year-old Triangle Strategy videos. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Triangle Strategy was a great game. The only thing I wish they would have done is added a very hard mode. Oh, I can't get... Well, it doesn't matter. It just costs. They don't get XP. They're already max level. To Vabi. Hell yeah, dude. We're in the very long process of going to Vabi. Ooh, this is good. I can see clearly now is a very good mod. This is actually what you want to run. This is a mod we want. That's huge. Doesn't seem like it's a big deal because it's a cheap mod and no one wants it, but it is a big deal for this. For Melandru. So if anyone's new here, Melandru mode, you cannot trade other players, and you can't even use like certain merchants, like material and runes and stuff. You're gonna pick it up tomorrow, I think. Guild Wars 1? Or Guild Wars Reforged, I guess. It's like Guild Wars 1/Reforged. Alright, cost. What kind of shield you got, buddy? Sheltered by Faith is really good too. Those are both really good. One's good for tanking, one's good for cleansing blind. Or reducing blind, rather. Alright, here's the team I usually run. This is my go-to team for now. Yeah, it's a really good game. There's a lot to do in it. There's honestly so much content that, like... there's even content I haven't even touched. I've been playing this game for, like, I don't know, 6K hours or something over the years. Like, there's truly, like, an insane amount of stuff to do in this game. There's 4 campaigns. There's dungeons for post-game. There's elite missions. There's like a ton of stuff. There's even entire post-game quest lines that are like legit 40 to 50 hours, and there's 2 of those. So there's like, even if you just beat all the content without doing like any like farming or repetitive things, and you don't need to farm at all, by the way, which is nice too. You're looking at like 200 to 400 hours of content per character, plus hard mode, plus vanquishing. There's literally just a ton of shit. Watched my ex play Guild Wars years ago, but didn't pay much attention. Played Sims typically. Yeah, I mean, you can even just chill out too. Like, you don't have to do like the super difficult stuff unless you really like it. They should have. Do they have barrel-shaped automatons in this game? The closest thing you can get to automatons are golems. There is a golem. Actually, let me show you. I can grab him. You can get a hero that's a golem. He's right over here. He's a dervish. His name is Mox. I'm not gonna get him because I could use him in this thing, but you can get this guy on your team. So yeah, there are like mechs and shit, like robots. Now you can't, like, you can summon spirits. That's the closest thing you got, or minions. So those are like the things you can create, but you can bring this dude with you. And he's basically what this class is, but he just looks different. It's just cosmetic. So there you go. They do have robots. They have a little bit of everything. All right, let me go. What am I doing here? Selling shit? Yeah. I do have a luck of the draw on this, which is kind of nice. I need to store this on someone. Oh, here we go. Congratulations, buddy. You are now holding a shield for me. There you go. He's holding a mod for me. Mod containers. Alright, let's get this glittering dust. These are worth a lot, but how much cash? I'm not gonna craft weapons because it's expensive, so I think what I'll do is I'll just like sell them. Or I'll not sell them, I'll wait for drops. So this situation. Enchants 14. I actually don't think that's good on Derv. Unless you're using like something like if I have a 30-second enchant, why do I want to make that longer? Like, why? It's gonna get torn down anyways. So I don't believe in that. But the 20% could be used. So the damage range difference, 6 more max. Yeah, that's worth it. We have to salvage this stuff off of here and hope we do not. We definitely salvage the max guided by fate. Nice, we kept that. So we throw that on this. And then we salvage the armor plus 4. Maybe? It's hard to say because we don't need it, I guess. Well, yeah, that's not 100% uptime on stand your ground, so I guess we'll run that. Let's give her a little bit more tanking. Then we have to customize this. Then she has a better weapon. A little bit more max damage on her, so she'll be hitting much harder. Then Sosuke got this fast casting 5 mod, which is insane. And he just has a shield right now. So let's go to the weapons person real quick. And then we're going to be doing Tavabi, which is not too... Actually, it is kind of difficult on this. I have to clear the way first. Do you have any wishes or predictions for types of new content the devs will drop? I'll go over both of those. So wishes for new content, for me, it's pretty simple. I would love for there to be like a Winds of Change type quest line for Nightfall. That would be amazing. Also, I would love for there to be more types of content, not necessarily like dungeons, but like more post-game stuff and like factions and stuff like that. Maybe, I guess, like dungeons for factions or something cool. So those would be the 2 things I would like to see. Oh yeah, and make DOE, or the domain, not the Domain of Anguish, but the Realm of Torment vanquishable. I think that would be really cool. Because currently you can vanquish it, but you do not get the rewards. And then also vanquishing rewards and stuff I think would be cool. Because I feel like right now vanquishing, like, it's not that it's not good to do or something. It's just that it feels like it doesn't really... It's almost like a waste of time. Like if you're trying to make money in this game, chest running or farming are like the ways to do it for the most part. And when you vanquish, you're basically not doing either of those things. And you're basically like slowing down the rate at which you make money. So I feel like vanquishing needs to have more rewards tied into it. Just to make it more fun. I feel like the rewards you get for vanquishing are like, for how long it takes, unless you're doing it really quickly, feels like it doesn't give you that much. And I would like them to also make vanquishing a little bit more interesting. Make it so there's more types of enemies. I'm not saying every enemy group needs to be fully randomized with every profession, but maybe like for example, there are groups in like these areas where it's literally just like 5 paragons with a bad build. Like maybe throw like 2 or 3 warriors in there and give those paragons variants or something, so they're not just the same build. Those would be things I would like to see. I'm not also saying they make every single enemy mob like insane with crazy builds. I'm not saying that either, but I would do those 2 things, or those 2 things, those like several things. And then for predictions, I think what they're going to be focusing on right now is mobile quality of life and bug fixes and stuff, and like UI, because I think that's like their biggest fish to fry right now. Do I need someone in particular? To talk to Dunkoro. So I think it's going to go like this. They're going to be working on mobile for a while, maybe doing balance changes periodically, like addressing things here and there. New content, like we already know they added stuff in pre. They added a dungeon in pre. They added a dungeon in post. They added 2 new heroes. So I would predict there's going to be several new heroes that are going to be like henchmen that you can unlock through quest lines and stuff like that, and probably like a dungeon in factions, and probably like a dungeon in Nightfall, like a new dungeon in both of those. What else do I think they're going to do? I'll think about it more, but I think those are like the major things. Now, the time frame on those, I wouldn't expect it to be like this month. Like it's probably gonna be months. Not for all of it. I would think like mobile stuff, that's their focus right now. They're rolling out mobile. There are still like some UI issues with mobile, and it is kind of awkward to navigate the UI because like I have like relatively average size hands, and I have a hard time navigating on mobile. So like anyone with average hands or larger will have an even worse time, or like slightly above average hands, like fingers, you know, because like you're gonna fat finger all these tiny buttons. Like adding and removing heroes on mobile is very precise. I feel like I need a stylus because there's like a tiny ass little icon. They need to work on the mobile interface for sure. And I don't think it's like bad or unplayable, but it is just like difficult to navigate because Guildwars is a complicated game. Oh, I actually didn't want to get this. Let me rezone. I don't want to get this. The reason for that is if I get title... Oh, I got Survivor 1, nice. If I get this title to 8, I cannot turn in a book that gives me a ton of free gold. So, we can play on mobile. Yes, the game is on mobile, the entire game. And if you own the game and you have an account, you can just log in. So if you want to just like do some chill quests or just goof off, it's completely on mobile and it's awesome. It actually runs really well too, because it's an older game, so it's like optimized for like, you know, 2005 or 6 or whatever. Main benefit of Vanquishing at the moment is farming faction titles in Jade Sea in the Forest. Prof and Nightfall need better title synergy. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm literally vanquishing Greth's Footprint right now, and I can't wait for my 900 gold reward. Yeah, I know, exactly. There should be like chests, there should be like some materials, like there should be more something, you know what I mean? There should be some more things. More stuff. Need more stuff, that's the quest line. But yeah, like mobile's pretty good, honestly. I was playing on it earlier for like an hour, just doing some missions on my Mesmer. And obviously on PC it's better because it's like, oh, I need to target this guy, just click on him. On mobile, it's like you have to tap on him, but if you fat finger, like, and you don't even have to fat finger, like it's truly, like if we're talking like you have a 10 pixel surface area to select a specific enemy, good luck doing that with even like tiny fingers, you know what I mean? Like the surface area of your finger is going to be, like you're going to basically want a stylus. But if you have a stylus, I could see mobile being really like chill. Like it'd be better. I think the target selection in mobile is a little tricky. There is a button that lets you like toggle between them and stuff. But on PC, like I can hold control to see enemies. I can hold alts to see like chests and stuff. I can hit tab. I can hit C to target closest, tab to like cycle through enemies rapidly. I can just hold control and click on the middle of like the targets and stuff. So like those types of features, they're not going to be as precise and snappy. But mobile is good for like running easy to use builds, and if you just want to beat basic content, you're not doing anything super difficult. I would never play on this character on mobile, because it'd be way too easy to die. So I'm doing the permadeath thing, so... Oh, dude, I need to get some corn and keys. Oh, there's so many chests! I want the chests. Something that can help on mobile is being able to drop flags in the ground. Oh, yeah! Can you even flag on mobile? I don't even think I tried to. I think you can. I don't know. I haven't played enough on mobile to really like definitively say, oh yeah, this is in it or not. Because whenever I play on it, it's just like just running through some stuff. Can you even call targets? I don't know. It's a good question, actually. I can't say for certain. I would assume so, but yeah, I don't know. Oh dang, dude, the weakness. Healing breeze. Get these guys conditioned. 0 damage. Aha! Double conditions. You have to use a mini-map, it's so imprecise. It's far easier to fat finger. Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult. But like truly, Guild Wars 1 is like, it is playable on mobile and it is nice, but it has such like a complicated thing to it. Like once you get used to it, it's like second nature. But if like, you know, if you're used to using mouse and keyboard and using WASD and 1 through 8 for skills and stuff, then you're good. Like if you've played other MMOs, you're good to go basically. But like for mobile, it is much trickier to do these things. Like I can't just do this on mobile easily, right? I can't just like look around super easily. I had to subscribe. How could I not? As an iced coffee addict. Nice. Yeah. Oh no, I have clumsiness. Aha! Kill this guy. Kill him, he's doing things we don't like. I'm actually getting focused, that's not good. You do not want to get focused, that's how you die. Especially in hard mode, 3 dervishes or 4 dervishes focus you in hard mode. I have to make sure like my positioning's better for when I start vanquishing on this team. Because otherwise I'm just gonna lose my dooms. But yeah, there's a lot of things on mobile. I'm not saying mobile's bad, it's cool. I'm actually surprised they were able to ship it so fast, considering how, you know, big of a game Guild Wars 1 is. But that's gonna be their focus, right? Because like essentially they're in a race against time right now, where they want to get new players, or they want to get existing players back, and they want to get new players to the game. And the race against time is they probably have like a limited budget to pump out reforged updates and new content, and they're trying to maximize the new player base, like get as many new players as possible, sell as many of the add-ons and you know, retail copies of the game, which are now much cheaper and more affordable as possible, and then also, you know, get mobile to a state where more people are playing it, they're getting some ad revenue, and then that's converting into people who actually do like the game and then end up playing the game. Truly, this is like one of the best games I've ever played. This is the game I played the most. So, like in terms of just raw playtime, it's still a solid game. All the updates that they've been putting in have been good, even recently. So like, there's still a lot to it. So, like, you just don't get too many good games in general. So this is like one of those. It's like one of the best games. It'd be like if you could play like Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but it just kept getting updates that were good. Like that's basically what it's like. It's a masterpiece. I agree. I think there's nothing that's even close to this in terms of like what it does, and in terms of like the class design and all this stuff. Like there are games that have like similarities, but usually they're more like MMO or RPG like, where it's all about like getting crazy gear. Whereas with this game, max weapons are easy to get, max gear is easy to get, hitting max level does not take that much time, and then it's all about making your team comp and then mastering the game. I've seen Guild Wars 3 in the making. How's 2? 2 is more like an MMO, but it is really popular and a lot of people like it. I believe it's free to play, so you can try it out to see if you like it. It does have a ton of content. It has probably about the same amount of content as 1, if not more. So if you enjoy, is this an outpost here? If you enjoy more of an MMO, this game you level up to 20, and then it's all about like making your team and customizing your team through the skill system, which is really fun, and that is what's fun about it. But 2 is more about you just like get really good gear. The gear has limits, like you get to like ascended and legendary armor or whatever, and then it doesn't get any better than that. But basically, oh wait, let me do this. Let's grab these 2 so they can get experience. When you turn in quests and grab experience, it gives it to whoever. So now Talcora has been leveling up as a result of that. We get Zed. But, hold on, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the leveling system. Okay, so Guild Wars 2 is more... There's like a lot of platforming in it. There's pets that you can ride or mounts or whatever. And the combat, there's like dodge roll. It's more of like an action game, whereas this is more of like a strategy game that has like direct player control and positioning and stuff. So it's a very unique game in that way. So it's like it's more strategy oriented, whereas 2 is more like an action game. And then you have to like dodge. There's like 50, you know, glowing circles on the ground. You have to step in between them. Isn't Guild Wars 2 way faster and enemies die pretty fast? Time to kill is probably pretty similar. Guild Wars 2 has more deliberate boss fights that take much longer. It also has like what I like to consider goofy damage numbers, where this game has damage numbers you can understand. You have 500 health, you use a spell that does 100 damage. So the enemy takes 100 damage. Guild Wars 2's numbers are like you have 20,000 health and you deal hundreds of thousands of damage like per minute. So it's like harder to comprehend, like especially when you're fighting these bosses, you'll put burn or like poison or bleed DOTs that are triggering like 20,000 damage rapidly, like faster than every second, just like ticking enemies' health down. And it's almost like hard to understand what's happening because there's like tons of huge numbers occurring rapidly, but the enemy's health bars are so huge for like the bosses and stuff that it takes a very long time to like kill these bosses, even with broken builds. So it's a really weird thing where only the bosses really are health sponges. Everything else, there's like there's normal enemies, there's like tougher enemies, there's mini bosses and all this stuff. So it's not like every single enemy is like a health sponge. It's like average enemies too that die quickly. But Guild Wars 1, like the dungeons, there's like some boss mechanics, but for the most part, enemies die quickly, and a lot of the difficult content has enemies with stats similar to yours. So it's more like fair in a way. Yeah, it's a completely different game. Yeah, I agree with that. It is basically a different game. And I don't think it's bad. It's just, if you play it for, different reasons. And I put 500 hours into it and had like a decent time, so I wouldn't even say it's a bad game. My main issues with Guild Wars 2 are like, there's like so many random things to do that don't really matter. Like with this game, there's like this, there's a completionist thing for both. Like if you do hard mode, you can vanquish. In Guild Wars 2, you can like 100% an area. You have to like find all the scenic views and do all the mini quests in each area and stuff like that. Whereas like in this game, you just like get masters on missions, which feels more satisfying than doing all those like mini little fetch quest things for me personally, but some people might enjoy that. Like the little fetch, there's mini events you have to do to like 100% each area in Guild Wars 2, and some of them are just like random, like collecting apples or something. I miss GH tries, or I might just try it sometime. I'm gonna play this game for now, learn the lore. Yeah, starting with the first game is always a good idea. Well, Guild Wars 2 is decent, but you can always try it out. Like, it's free. Like, you can try out the first game for free, completely. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I was typing replies on my phone, like to comments, and I was just like, but the phone will always convert them into just like nonsense, and it'll just change whatever the hell you're saying. It's just funny. So it's all good. It's the phones. So this is actually a difficult quest. You would think this quest is easy. With this 4-man thing, there's like a particular spot right here where Zed can easily die. And even like in this, like if he dies, I don't die or whatever, or lose. I just have to redo it, but he can die very easily to like these enemies. It's never ending. A funny thing, let me like kill these before I read that. I have to make sure I focus on combat. Yeah, like they're hard focusing him. They will kill him. Especially in hard mode, they will not mess around. I'm kind of trying to body block for him here. It's like create a physical barrier for my boy. My boy Zed. Zed the bed. Here we go. Okay. Funny thing is, in Guild Wars 1, sometimes one of random any group can be harder than a boss fight. Yeah, it depends, for sure. Especially in some of, like, the elite content. And it depends on the boss, too, but yeah. That's like what... Basically, I would summarize the two games as this. Guild Wars 2 is more about you individually and all the things that you bring to the table, and there are instanced things with teams and stuff, but for the most part, you can do almost all of the content solo. Whereas with Guild Wars 1, it's mostly about your team versus their team and all of the things that like the teams do and how they interact. So that's like more of what Guild Wars 1 is about. It's more about like small army battles, basically, with all these different skills and abilities. And then you customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Alright, we're just gonna skip this. Can I skip this? No, dude, look at this. He's freaking out for blood. This freaking guy. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, no! They killed him so fast! What the hell? You son of a bitch. You see them nuke his ass? Oh, I got a silver die. Alright, there's some silver lining. This is literal silver lining. You see what I'm talking about? I was not lying. I need to kill these before I grab him. Because you can do that. You can actually get him, or you can clear the area. Dude, did you see how we were sneaking by and then this boss was like, hold up. He just killed his ass. You have to go through there too. I mean, you can go the long way around, but holy shit, dude. They always nuke his ass down. They always do that shit. Alright, we got a silver die. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that looks much better. Silver. Let's see. Get rid of this orange, maybe? Nah. We have pink and silver now, and then we have green randomly. I don't think I'll ever use the green dye, but I have it. And once I get a dye on a Melandru, I don't want to give it up. Alright, we have to reset. Zed go. Alright, we're back. It's a good thing I was in the middle of like a mission or something. Holy shit, dude. That's scary. Imagine losing Dooms for that. Oh, that would be so terrible. Losing a permadeath to fucking hardware failure would have been a nightmare. I would have been pretty mildly annoyed by that. This character is 23 hours old. That would have been quite a setback. But alright, so we did not die because we were not out in the game, luckily. I guess I'm not going to use Toolbox. I don't think it was Toolbox though. It seemed like OBS just froze my computer. It's happened like a handful of times before. Let's get Toolbox back open. Hopefully everything is nice and doesn't crash. Okay, that's not ideal. Alright, we gotta get Zed to his living spaces. Welcome back, thank you. Yeah, I had to completely restart my computer. Usually like Control-Alt-Delete will get me back, but it doesn't freeze all the time. It like never freezes, so it's kind of weird. I think it's just I think I have OBS open. I have Toolbox. Toolbox and Guild Wars are already kind of... Sometimes, like, if you do certain things, it'll crash. So, like, adding OBS into the mix probably isn't going to help with stability, but... I mean, the one night I streamed for 7 hours, so... With no issues at all. And I usually do, when I do stream, it's usually for, like, 3 to 5 hours. But, alright, we're gonna try to clear the way for Zed because these enemies just love to kill him. They literally try to prevent you from completing the quest. Outside of aggro range, they actually can see you and they chase you down. So before I actually talk to Master over here, we gotta clear the way. We have to make our way. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Well, OBS says we're okay. When starts the iced go Guam season? Guam season? You want me to Guam this? That would be insane. Dude, Nightfall only Guam Melandru? Is that even possible? Like, literally? Is that possible? Because you can't get the account-based titles, right? So then even if I have them, it doesn't count towards it. Actually, hold on, does it? I think it does. It says it doesn't, but clearly it does, because I have kind of a big deal from Cursed by Fate. So I guess you could potentially do it. It happened to me in my late game Doom a month ago. I was pushing through easy hard mode bounties, get Z coins, so I could upgrade my storage. Internet dropped. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I think that's the thing that sucks about doing stuff like this. It being like internet based. Oh, that'd be so rough. Because it's truly like what can you do about that? You can do everything right and that can happen. Like the power can go out. It's just like some stupid thing. Nothing you can do about it. If that happened to me, I would still play on this character, but I would just do it for the 50% team size run. Because I still think, like, that's really what I'm having fun with. So that's probably what I would do. No, I mean Gwam. Oh, Gwam with a normal character. I have a few characters that are kind of close. Not really. They're like maybe half. Not even halfway. I switch characters too much to just like consistently like vanquish all the games on one character. I usually kind of do a little bit here and there. So I don't know. All right, we gotta go to that choke point where they kill our boy every single time. They kill our boy. It's not okay. Oh shit. Oh shit! They're getting right in his zone to comment on, dude. That was hard mode, that could have been a spike. Oh my god. So the team, I'm not gonna be running a monk, by the way, like when I have my actual dudes. I'm just running him for now. For like safety net, but once we have like a fully operational battle station, we're gonna blow up some planets. Behold the might of a fully operational battle station. Alright. Let's kill these because I feel like they're gonna jump our boy. As in so far I kept the character, just took a break from Doom's runs for insanity. Yeah, I would do the same. I had a Doom that I died to like a lightning bolt in hard mode. A single lightning bolt from an Ellie boss killed it. And I was like, what? It feels dumb to just lose all that to that. It's like, really? That's what killed me? Just one spell. Through, like, there's nothing to fear, too, which is even crazier. But I guess the way to do it is just send your team in first, and then you'll never be the first one that gets hit with a spell. You can't go wrong. Or send your pet in or something. Do not be the first one to be bolted. Do not be the first one up the ladder. Someone else can do it. At least in Guildwars. Okay, vengeance is mine. That is worse than what I'm using, so that's fine. Still trying to get a max spear. I don't want to buy one because it cost me 5k, which is basically all I have right now. So we'll hold off on that. I should start getting like drops because we're killing normal level enemies. So it'd be nice to get... I guess I can start buying keys, but then I run the risk of like getting junk, but I guess I should do it. Because the odds that I eventually get a good drop, it drastically improves if you start opening chests. Because you guarantee a purple or a gold. And it's weighted towards purple in normal mode, which is fine, but... obviously we would prefer the gold. Because golds are generally better. Ah. I kill him before his friends arrive and get out of range of each other. Out of range. Alright, let's just be paranoid. This panic button is so nice. Watch me die anyways. Even though I have a panic button. Alright, let's cast everything. Here we go. Nice nuke, Milani. Love to see that. Alright, we're fine. Just have to clear the way and then grab our horseman. Horsey McHorseman. who is anti two legs technology and is all about being a horse. He's like, you have half the legs as our people. Your people suck. We run twice as fast, twice as many legs. Pretty sure that's how the math on that works. Or maybe it's like a square or something. So if you run like 9 units, they run 81 or something. Per time frame reference. There we go, some damage for you. We're contributing. It's not as much damage as a damage dealer, but it's alright. Given the circumstances. Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up clear the way, because like, dude is gonna get nuked. Like, so, you'll be walking by these casually, and then they'll just be like, hey! You're doing that quest? And you're like, maybe? And they just kill him. Scariest pull is those giant North Dino mobs. They spam so much lifesteal. Yeah. Yeah, there's some crazy things like that, and like the Raj Afflicted. Because Raj is interesting because it actually hits right through. Oh, did I like not use that on him? Use that on that one. It hits right through Shelter because Shelter reduces like health loss to 50, and that's what Raj hits. So it's 50 armor ignoring damage. It hits right through Shelter, and still will do 250 damage to your team. And then obviously Union can reduce it, but it can punch right through. Like, it also hits right through Save Yourselves and like Stand Your Ground and stuff. So like the major forms of mitigation actually do not help it at all. I got a purple die, nice. See, I'm worried I'm gonna have just like a bunch of one-offs of dies, and that's just gonna waste all of my inventory space. It's a very real concern. Because I don't know, like, if I get like a bunch of colored dyes, like you can make cool colored combinations. So sometimes it's nice to like have, like I've had dye formulas, I guess we'll call them, where I have like 2 purple, a pink, and then like a silver or some shit to get like a cool looking color that's different. That's not just like one solid color. So like if I'm trying to do stuff like that and have these cool flex colors on my permadeath, then how am I gonna not lose all that inventory space to achieve that? I don't know that green is needed. Maybe I get rid of green. I can't see myself dyeing things green on Paragon. Here, let's see if we can come up with something that looks good. Actually, that looks kind of cool. It's like blue though. Add pink to it for the hell of it. It's a nice like neutral tone or whatever, or like mid-tone. It's not a bad color, but it's like very low. Like it doesn't really stand out. It's a little bit better. You can get like cool things like this, like combining them. So that's like pink, and then it gets you like a more, so I don't know, just different look. Looks cool. Because everyone just kind of dyes their armor like a solid color for the most part. So coming up with these combinations makes your character look a little bit more distinct. But also like the colors can be nice, and there's more combinations that can lead to results you weren't expecting. That might look really good with certain weapon skins too, which is very important. The dye color meta is very important. Double monk mobs and factions are sketchy, yeah. Mind Burn too is pretty crazy, because I think Mind Burn is 2 packets of damage, isn't it? So like it actually kind of punches through Shelter. So if you get hit with Raj and Mind Burns, Fashion Wars, you gotta watch out. The other thing too is like if Mind Burn hits your like soul twisting spirits and stuff, it'll just instantly kill them all, and then your team is out of tanking. So certain AoE enemies are just a massive threat. Now obviously, I don't think that like factions mobs are particularly difficult or something, but these are just things that can just randomly happen if you're not paying attention. I think overall they're like about medium. They're not like too difficult, they're not too easy. But if you know what you're doing, they're not hard. Winds of Change enemies though, that's a different story. If you actually go to YouTube, we're on YouTube, but if you search Cleansing Haiju Lagoon, there are almost no clears of it doing it legitimately, and of those, there's one that's legit that has another player and they're both using PvE skills with coordination, and then there's another with cons, and then there's like there's almost like none where people are using off meta because it's 6-man, so 6-man meta is not clearly defined, and also 6-man with all these winds of change enemies appearing in rapid succession is incredibly difficult. So like there are like things in the game right now that people just don't fuck with at all, and there's not like clears. Like most people do the gimmick for that one where you like get the healer you're supposed to defend to move away from where the enemies are, and people consider that clearing it. But truly that quest is so insane that like on hard mode it's almost barely possible even with meta builds and like perfect knowledge. Unless there's like some big, but the other thing is if everything's based on a big gimmick, then it's not even like you're actually beating it. And I got really close a few times with the ranger thing I was running. I'm sure I could get it. Like we're talking no summons, no cons, just, you know, player with heroes. Very difficult. It's literally like one of the hardest quests in the game, potentially. What's the other one that's kind of fun? Rescue a Minister Chose isn't nearly as bad, though. The 4-man, that one's not that bad. You can easily do that with heroes. You just have to manage, you just have to not over aggro, and that's it. Oh, is he not even... He like... Oh yeah, this happened to me too. I cleared it before, he delayed following me, and then he followed me on a weird path to get to me, and then died to random enemies on route. So I gotta watch out for that shit too. I used to do a lot with purple and red dyes. My old guild used to think I was insane. Dying over black dye fits. Black dye is so fucking boring though. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think only one of my Ellie has black dyed shit, but she also has like red. And that's about it, but yeah, outside of that, that's my only character. Where did he go, dude? Did I not grab him yet? He's stuck. He's just gone. He's like, all right. Is he bugged? Maybe he didn't. Oh yeah, there he goes. He didn't hit the dialogue, didn't finish. There he goes. Oh shit. You see this? Do you see this? These enemies wandering right over towards him. This is the type of stuff. This quest is like weirdly difficult in this run. It's super easy for him to die. It's actually kind of funny. And he's level 17 also, which means he takes more damage from level 20s and above. Very vulnerable horse. I had to clear out that boss. It'll just keep killing him. Like if you don't, unless you have like ST out or something, like that boss consistently nukes him down. Especially in hard mode. Which I don't recommend doing normal quests in hard mode just because, not because it's too hard or something, it just makes it take longer, and if you're just trying to beat the game fast, you might as well just not do that. There's no benefit either. I mean, you could argue like better drops in chests and stuff, but it's only for like a few minutes of gameplay. Yeah, the black dye thing, I think black dyes are fine, but literally everyone dyes everything black. So, I would always just recommend you dye shit to like look cool with the weapon you're using. So like certain weapons have like certain colors to them. Like if you run like a celestial weapon, you cannot dye that, and it's like kind of cyan and purplish and whatever, with like hints of like red to some degree. So like you could dye your shit to kind of look like that, or like match it in some way. And some things like are really hard to match with something. They just have like a weird design, or... I'm not a fan of BDSs though, I will say that. Black dye is lost since more than 1 month though. Oh, like you can't buy it from the trader? On gear by gear basis, yeah. Yeah, it depends on the armor, it depends on the weapon skin. We are here with Zed. He is not dead this time. Zed. Zed is not dead. We kept him alive. DHED. Dead. Alright, let's get these guys some free XP. I'm turning this in. So that way I don't have to deploy them, but like, yeah, there we go. Cost level 20 now. Oh, I have to deploy Zed here, don't I? Oh, dude, some of these missions are rough. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay. So, Sasuke, or no, not Sasuke. Sasuke? Donk? Is that, alright, what do you got for me, man? Do you have skills? You got nothing, dude. Wait. He's got some things. He has really weird shit. Look at it. Alright, first of all, look at this build. What is this? What is this build? He has earth magic, he has water magic, he has energy storage, he has like ward against foes, which is not even, I mean, it's fine. He's ward against melee, which is good. Freezing gust, which kind of sucks, and blurred vision. So of these skills, I would drop these immediately, and you're left with, and also he does like literally no damage, but I mean, technically he could get ice spikes. He could do something like this if he wanted to. My favorite story quests to do in hard mode are Prof Titan quests. Make Southern Shiver Peaks Vanquish so much more interesting than standard dwarf spam. Yeah, I think the mob changes make vanquishing a little bit more fun. Alright, so we're gonna drop him off. This is good. I think he's gonna do this. Get that there. At least get this to a point where... Alright, there's returning energy. Let's pump the fire up. Okay. Firestorm without a snare. I don't know. We'll see. We need to get him flare, but I have to buy it. Do I want to do that, man? Do I want to buy flare? Oh, and I put in an earth magic instead of water. My bad. There you go. Some water. Much water. So let's do, as long as it's 7 seconds. 7 seconds. E-storage. So I guess I can get him flare. He could use ice spikes. He's gonna be... Oh wait, where's elemental attunement? I guess I could cap that. Let me check that out really quick. Let's see where that's at. That might be farther in the game. Oh no, it's not. It's in Marga Coast. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get that shit. Let's get my boy an elite skill. Then he can actually use a hybrid build and not be garbage. And actually contribute. And potentially open these alleys up to do more. Because like right now... Alright, then this needs to change too. This skill kind of sucks. I think it's too slow. It's not bad, but there's not a ton of us. So it's not hitting... If it was hitting 8 party members, then it'd be really good. But it's hitting 4, so... The math on this one does not agree. So, oh, and then this skill, this is good to use on a healer if you want your team to die, because then he's not healing you. It's a really good skill to let your team die. Unfortunately. It just takes too long, it's too slow. Okay, we'll kick Zed. Let's grab Susuke, I keep calling him Susuke. And then we're gonna we have to turn into an Ellie, which is already fun. We gotta make space for Capsig. And then we can get one more thing with us. Potentially this. Maybe unblockable throw. We have to go kill some shit. So we gotta go kill some guys. So from Melandru Bay, which I do not have. Yolon Haven. Alright, I guess we're going from Yolon. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna cap that shit. What is this quest? What are you doing? What are you progressing here? Foolhardy Father. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're gonna go cap Elemental Attunement, which will make my Ellies better. And give them more damage. And then it'll make Zed actually, like, good. Because right now he's gonna be... His energy management's gonna be terrible, and he's just gonna do nothing, basically. Well, he'll cast a few spells, and then if the fight's longer than 10-20 seconds, he's gonna burn out super quick. So we have to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, and I guess I'm gonna start getting Cornin quests, or Cornin chests. I don't want to, but I think it's forced until I get good weapons. Because otherwise I would have to like craft the weapons for like 5k each per max weapon. There's also collectors. I don't feel like dicking around with collectors. Like getting specific trophy items or whatever. Obviously that's probably the best. All right, let's grab 3. At least they're under 500 each. That's not terrible. All right, so we have 3 of these bad boys, and we'll salvage certain things. Yeah, we'll salvage that. Going for steel on those. This is actually decent. It's a little bit less damage than what she has. It's not bad. It's Q7. Am I holding on to some other scythe? I think I am. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I've been holding on to this forever. I'll hold on to that as like a scythe for me if I want to try running scythe. Because scythe on Paragon is good. It's not like overpowered or anything, it's just decent. It's like usable. The thing you can do. I think we're done. I almost have master, so I get rid of this freaking thing. This has been sitting there forever. This, I don't know why I'm keeping this. This should be sold, probably. I have no idea why I'm keeping that. That's just junk. This, measure for measure, trying to get rubies. I'm keeping this because it's a almost max damage hammer. But truly, am I going to run hammer? There's no like Yeti smash. So there's no earth shaker. There's not even crude swing, so hammer is probably out. Another measure for measure. Mysticism 5 though. I guess I'll keep that. Measure for measure. Measure for measure. Scythe 3, she has Scythe 2. I got pretty lucky with that. Scythe 3, it is better, but it's like it's a huge liability. It might just lead to her dying more. Mysticism 3, absolutely, but Scythe 3, I don't know about that, man. I do not know about that. That's a pretty big risk that like things go well in a challenge run. Oh, what did I just sell, by the way? Did I just sell 14 over? Did I just sell 14% strength at Bonner? I don't think I did, but I can't. I don't think I did, but hopefully I didn't. I could have used that if that's the case. That will sell. Let's just Q5 though. Eh, whatever. Get rid of it. We don't need it. I'm sure we'll be getting other stuff soon. Then we'll create a little dye area. Throw these dyes back there. Our wall of dyes. Gotta keep all the dyes and materials on you. Alright, we have 3 keys. We have our thing. We're on Ellie. Alright. By the way, are you running a strength +5 or expertise +5 mod? On this, I'm a oh, it's 14 under. Okay, thank God. I was about to say if I threw that out, that would have been bad. On this one, I don't have any of that stuff because it's Melandru, so I have like junk. I'm running just literally whatever I can get at this point. I have luck of the draw on. Oh, and an ST Writ. Oh, SR5. For some reason, I thought we read that as strength. SR5 or expertise 5. You could run either. Both have like pros and cons. I don't know how much expertise. I don't know if expertise stacks with soul twisting, because soul twisting reduces the cost to 10 minimum. I don't know if it reduces it further. If it doesn't, then obviously don't use that mod. Just run soul or just run SR. But SR mods on staff and wand are not that expensive these days. You can get them for like, I don't know, 3 to 10 ectos or something. And what I recommend doing is just creating like a set of weapons that your entire, like that, like a bunch of, like a set, you know, like a channeling staff and communing staff or whatever, restoration, whatever you want to use. And then put all the mods on it and just put it in your bank, and then whenever you switch characters, just like have that character grab those weapons. So you just have like a master set for all your heroes across characters. Ooh, elegant scythe, Q9. It's not max, but any scythe drop is nice. And right now I'm just a straight up Paragon. We don't have any Mesmer stuff at this time. The drops are starting to get better. Armor +5 and fire damage. I don't think the fire damage could really be used. Because we need like staggering force and stuff, so it converts you to holy damage. So if you wanted to do like conjure flame or some shit, like it just wouldn't work. It'll convert it away. Or it converts it to earth damage. Which is also not good. I have to watch out for these spotters. So I have to go like all the way up here. So we'll be killing things on the way. Maybe getting drops. We're looking for chests too, so... Oh yeah, Vicious Attack is what I was thinking of earlier. Vicious Attack is basically just better than Cruel Spear. Because you just charge up Go for the Eyes, which charges faster, and you can basically guarantee a deep wound. And it doesn't matter if the target's moving or not, which is a weird condition. So like the foe has to not be moving in order for it to function. Which is not ideal. Two things that would be sick would be like a Sun Spear on this, and then a Leadership Shield. I have not seen either of those, or a Soul Breaker on any of my characters doing any content. So I'm not expecting it, but it would be sick. Alright, let's get this off of me. I ran out of the ward against melee. Foolishly. Gimmick conjure builds always seem to work better on warriors and rangers anyways. Yeah. Oh, here we go. These guys want some... They want some smoke. Make sure Melania gets hit with the shout there. Toggle the builds up. Yeah, Elemental Attunement will help a lot. Because he also has, like, ward against melee and stuff, so he would drop Fire Attunement for it. Kill him! These things just tank us so well. I need Irresistible Sweep. Unlike Wild Throw, it's just... You can just use it, like, you don't have to build it up. It's just like, your stance is gone. And they're like, no, I'm dead. It's like, yep, you're dead. No more stance for you. I know people don't like it, but when enemies use block skills, they are supposed to be able to block your attacks unless your attacks are unblockable. I know that's an unpopular opinion, which is weird because it's like that's how it is in PvP. Like, but because it's not like AI, people aren't like, what? My attacks are being blocked. What the hell? Because like PvP, it's more like 1-to-1, whereas in this, I mean, it's still the same skills though, right? So I think it's fine. You switch targets, you use unblockable attacks, you have to use the tools. That's my opinion on it. Because it's like in the game and stuff. So like if an enemy is using a skill that counters a thing you're doing. I do think there needs to be more answers to spells though. I think that's like a fair thing. Like there is like a ton of anti-melee. And there's not that much that interacts with spells in a meaningful way. So that's like a fair counterpoint. If you want to be like, well, spells get through. It's like, yeah. Spells do be getting through though. The other advantage of spells is you can immediately use them on foes. Like as soon as you can possibly attack the foe, you can use like range attacks and spells. Whereas with melee, you have to like physically close distance gap. So it should arguably be a little bit better. But like snares don't really shut down casters in PvE. In PvP snares do, because then you can kite to some degree. Because then they have to like chase you if you just like run away from them and stuff. But in PvE, it's just not a thing. Because like you're gonna be standing, casting spells for the most part. Getting pretty close. The boss is just like right up here. Still have to be careful though. There's some pop-ups around here. Maybe I should slow down. Like right in there. Be very, very careful. think I should grab Glimmering Light too. This is Melandru. Yes, it is. 4-man Melandru core Nightfall skills, and I also have Dooms, which is probably overly ambitious, but we're only in normal mode for now. I'll be doing hard mode once I get like full runes and weapons and stuff, which will take some time, but well, I don't know how long it'll take. I have like some things, but I definitely want to get more. And I'm buying keys, so that'll accelerate it. Because when you get these gold drops, you can get superior runes, and like it's literally what you want. Like rampant. Not seeing any chests though. Some pop-ups over there. Some pop-ups along the shoreline. Yeah, Melandru Dhuum, and then half party size. Nightfall core skills. I might just change it to skills that can be acquired in Nightfall, which would include skills you can capture in Nightfall from other games. Because originally I did Nightfall only because this was a Nightfall only account. But then they made it so if you own any of the games, you own all of the base games. Which is cool that they did that, but then it made my Nightfall account tricky. Oh no, this isn't a Nightfall only account, I'm sorry. My other account was. But that's where that came from when I was doing Nightfall only. This is my factions only account. Where I vanquished, oh hell yeah, dude a chest. I vanquished Xingji with henchmen before leaving it with non-max armor and did some other stupid things that were fun. Some of those areas with henchmen vanquishing, like in the mainland, are insane. It's possible, but it's crazy. Is this the guy? Oh no, that's not the guy. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is gonna be scary. Oh shit, that's gonna be scary. Oh shit. Oh my god, get away. Get away. He's gonna transfer all the burn too, so we can't tank him. Oh god. Hopefully Melania just tanks him, dude. Oh yeah, get the tank up. You can't remove that, that's good. Took a huge burst there, did you see that? He has Gren's Grasp. Or is that not the one I'm thinking of? That transfers conditions, doesn't it? Alright, we killed him. I haven't seen a green drop yet. I think the most interesting anti-spell comp I saw someone running was a bunch of R/P and P/Rs using chants and stats to heal so they could punish casters with binding rituals. Punish casters with binding rituals. Oh, with like making hexes take twice as long to cast and shit like that. Yeah, nature. Well, no, you're right. They are binding rituals. No, you're correct. I think they're still considered binding rituals. I knew what you meant too. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're both, or maybe it does say nature ritual. I don't know. But either way, they're still rituals. Deliver this. It actually killed him too. The timing on that was funny. Light of Deliverance. Yeah, they're basically the same. Yep. Alright, where's our... Oh, is he in this corner? Okay, we have to be careful. There's still pop-ups in here. Then we get a chest. I have 3 keys. I'm probably going to buy keys per region because I need max weapons badly. We're running like budget weapons that we crafted from the tier 3 weapon merchant. Like 1 step before max. Nice, dude. Meteor is so good for just locking these monks down so they can't just keep spamming. Gives you that window of opportunity to nuke. Just like in PvP. Knockdown is your friend. Stupid bugs. Alright, give me something good. It's a max weapon, but it's a caster. That's fine. Alright, what did I get? Oh, that's not bad. I got a max Hale and Hardy. That's decent. Even, yeah, that honestly was worth it. That's usable. Right now, he's running Have Faith. I would argue Hale and Hardy's probably better. I don't think he's constantly enchanted. No, he's definitely not. He's circumstantially enchanted. Yeah, well, he could run this on his wand. Let's do that. Here you go, buddy. Boom. Some energy for you. Alright, so the keys were immediately worth it. Just because you get runes, or you can get like runes and mods and stuff, so. Not surprising. You don't even have to necessarily get a good weapon. 450 a pop is not bad either. $450 for a sody pop. Oh shit. The boss engaged us, I think. Oh no, these, okay, these a pop up. Okay, I was about to zone there, because like, like we're committed to fighting these, and then if a freaking Ellie boss just hit us from the side, I'd be like, alright, I'm out of here. Immediately rezone. But luckily it's just a stupid pop-up, or a patrol or something. Now in hard mode that could have been a problem. There's the boss right there. I think I'm gonna flag pull this. Oh, they are so far away, dude. Oh, I used that wrong. I didn't mean to use that out of range of my team. Maybe we don't pull the boss. Like, first? Alright, here we go. Come on. Team, alright. Ooh, that's gonna be brutal. Oh fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna like backline. Dudes are dying already. I don't have hard res, this is scary already. Oh, they have healers? Oh my god, they have healers. I'm gonna have to bail on this. Jesus Christ. I have to bail on this, there's no way. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Dude, this is like, that's how hard it is to get a basic elite skill. Damn, like I'm trying to improve my team, that's what it costs. I almost just died there. It took so long to get to him too. All that to make Zed better. This is why this is interesting. This is like the most basic shit is so hard. It's actually really hard. Hard mode is going to be crazy. Because I had to drop some good skills, but even with like tanking and stuff, like we just don't have it. I could switch Dunkora out or Talcora. That's probably the winning move. Yeah, let's try that. Because she has Shield of Absorption, which is basically do not die the button. And no one else, like you can't get Shield of Absorption until way later on. Actually, let me re-add him temporarily. Oh wait, he is still added. Okay, here, take her stupid thing. There you go, buddy. Ignorance is bliss. Alright, kick him. Yeah, it's no surprise to be like, we're getting bodied there. I need to get him like an actual command shield. Because he actually does have command, and he could get a little bit of armor there. Could get him an actual command shield. Can't imagine how this is possible in HM. It's gonna take like everything being min-maxed and potentially heroic refrain. I was gonna try it without HR, but I think we might need to use it just because of how much damage. Oh, you know what? I'm missing some ats here. I don't think that mattered. Oh, you know why? Because I switched from the one thing I usually run. I was trying to cap that skill. I could try to cap Searing Flames. That's... Should I do that? Am I insane today? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to cap Searing Flames. Alright, good luck to me. Known boss that wipes teams. But I think it might be easier than that boss, weirdly. Because it's fewer enemies. There's no healer. So I think we can tank it. I have to try, dude. I have to push for it, right? I actually, hold on. Let me grab... Hold on, what is her elite? Oh, wait. Did I give her... Let me check her build out. I don't think I changed her build at all. Yeah, give her some Divine Favor. Let me see what she can do. Alright, what do you got, sister? Okay, what about... This is a bad skill for her because she's going to be enchanted more than likely. This is energy intense. This skill is great, but it's energy intense. Guardian's really good. Mend Ailment's good. This build is not bad. Reversal of Fortune's probably going to burn her energy down needlessly, so get rid of that shit. Guardian is good. We're bringing that. If she is going to run... So right now, do I have any Mesmer stuff? This is not terrible. Get rid of that. Inspiration dump. It profits her 5 energy. Gives her something to do. I guess I could get power drain. I don't like buying all these skills though. At least Abaddon normal mode. No HR, no vols. SF might be hard to cap, but it's goated for damage reduction. Yeah, I think that's the play, because then it's going to make my team super tanky. And then I have to push through to get to that point. I could bring this. This is really good. I think we drop... I don't think Cruel Spear is really helping much. I think it's still too weak of a skill. I need to get a better elite. For sure. Now, the interesting thing with him, with Sasuke, is he could run Armor of Earth. If I gave him some new things. Obviously, stand your ground with Armor of Earth is kind of stupid. But we need the stand your ground. I feel like we need power drain here. So I guess I'm going to go buy that. Pretty sure I can buy that. Let's see. Frustration's pretty good too. Power drain. Yeah. 500 gold though, god damn. Oh, dude, it's so expensive. Alright. It's just so expensive. Alright. Give the monks some energy management. They need it, man. And we need some anti-caster, because the casters are just getting all these spells off for free. So... Alright, how much energy? 9? Let's give you a little bit more. 13's better. Okay, and then this is fine. This is fine. Okay, we're gonna go for Searing Flames. Searing Flames, hard mode. No, I'm kidding. Instantly wipes. Searing Flames, hard mode. I probably should grab Glimmer of Light first, but... Wait, isn't Zealous Benediction near here? That wouldn't be a bad skill. Let me see where that's at. Condor Crossings. Located from where? Oh, that's in the mission. Oh, that's the mission, dude. Damn. Yeah, I don't know about getting it in the mission yet. I don't know about throwing throwing for that. Might be a little bit rough. We'll attempt to get Searing Flames. It's crazy how hard it was to get Elemental Attunement, though. Just that one fight. It's hard to say what would help. Obviously, we need, like, draw conditions to pull, like, blind and stuff off the Derv. But the Derv needs Armor of Sanctity. Oh, you know what? I can kind of see a sequence here. Alright, hold on. Let me grab... Let's get Armor of Sanctity from Consulate, which just forced Dunkoro, so let me switch Dunkoro back in. I think we're good enough to do that now. Because Armor of Sanctity opens us up for huge tanking. Alright, let me add Talc for a second. Let's give her weapon back. There we go. Alright, you're gone. Okay. So I'm gonna alright, secondary Dervish. It's not gonna be easy to do this either. This is gonna be like a challenge. Okay. Yeah, we need to get Armor of Earth. No. Would you like to switch to hard mode? Absolutely not. Absolutely not switch to hard mode. Because Armor of Earth will let the Derv tank. Now the Derv was still alive, the team died, but if I send the Derv in and the Derv can tank with the support of the team, then we're fine. But if I send the Derv in and the Derv cannot tank with Armor of Earth, or Armor of Sanctity, then we're gonna wipe. But in normal mode, that should be enough to tank. Because it usually is enough in hard mode. So the Dervish boss in this mission has Armor of Sanctity. So all we have to do is get to that boss. Which is shortly after, like, this stuff. And getting past this stuff is not, like, a walk in the park either. Or at least it wasn't. It should be a little bit easier. But every time I get, like, a critical skill that improves my team's performance, it allows me to pursue other skills, and then we should start to snowball. The worst is researching skills or off meta comms, finding one that's cool synergy, looking where you get it, and it's only Mouth of Torment. Or Signet of Cat Boss and Eye of the North. Yeah, that's a real situation, for sure. This guy's not using his stance. He used it late and he just died for that. You fool! You should have used it immediately, but you did not for whatever reason. I think it's because you got knocked down. Alright, just kind of push in here. Oh, you know what? He should have those, he should have power drain and stuff. There's not going to be monks on my final team, by the way. It's going to be like... I won't spoil it. I have several ideas, but... Oh, shit. Gotta get rid of as many things as possible while not dying. Yeah, I did this. I got to this point. I did beat this mission, obviously, but I got to this point when I was trying to get Armor of Sanctity, and my team was wiping here, and it's like, all right, I'm taking a break from this. Let's not try this right now. It's not the time. And you do generally want to kill these because they use the stupid siege when you're down here. And also I'm going for drops, so why not? "23 bolts of cloth, that's massive. Going for runes, going for gold weapons, anything we can get, really. And then I think we grab... I can grab Zealous Benediction after the fact. It's not like it's a good skill because if you have a forced prot, like if Talcoro is forced or whatever, it is a good skill on a prot bar if you don't have anything else. Because it gives the prot a heal. Because prot generally just prots, right? So it gives the prot like a meaningful heal that basically is low energy. And then Glimmering Light will be good. Or Glimmer of Light or whatever it's called. A skill that most people generally don't use, but it is decent in this type of run until you get something better. There we have to start. Still have to be careful. These enemies are still a threat. We are kind of like rolling them a bit. Somewhat. Really, we just have to kill this guy and then we're good. Get in that. Get in the wired. Mighty Throw is really brutal in Consulate. It's not too bad, honestly. I was able to clear this with this team. So, like, it's not that bad. Like, this was before I had... Oh, hell yeah, dude, purple. Before I had Duena, I was able to clear it with 4 people in normal mode, so it's really not that bad. I think with, like, proper play, it's actually not that hard of a mission. Air Magic, too. Alright. Is that usable? I mean, there's, like, Invoke Lightning. There's Blinding Surge, which is good. That could be usable. Should I staple it to my dervish? Or my dervish? Should I staple it to my dervish? My brain is working well today. I'm very amazing. Glimmering light is just not UA, which is what everyone else uses. Yeah, I guess so. I don't use UA at all. I use other things though that are similar, that are non-elite. I don't believe in it. I don't like it as a skill, actually. I'm not because it's like overpowered, I actually just don't think it's good. I have to prove it's not good though. I can't say I don't think it's bad, but I just don't like adding it to my teams. I don't think it adds enough to justify bringing. Personally, I understand why people use it. She said fall back. Anytime they reference a skill, I'm just like, haha. Skill name. Very funny. No, I don't think that's what they're doing, but... Alright, he's got the big tank. And then luckily these engineers are actually not a threat, so... Just gotta kill this guy. We actually have good damage, look at this. We're like nuking him down. I remember this fight took forever before. Now he's just kind of rolling over for us. Like a good boss. Alright, let's get this shit, dude. Put the tank up. I couldn't grab Pious Renewal. But that's not useful though, really. If I had to choose between Armor of Sanctity and Pious Renewal for heroes, Avatar of Dwayne is probably the best hero skill for Dervish hero. That or Reaper Sweep. Yeah, now I can tank. Not me, but basically anyone with Earth Magic can tank now. Just gotta kill these to let the other guys through. And just get these drops probably. Ooh. Good, she switched. She switched. Ooh. The only thing I can see being a problem is her tearing down Armor of Sanctity foolishly, but at least she'll put weakness on things. Like the player, it's so easy to manage stuff like that, but AI, I don't know, man. Sometimes they just mess up builds really badly. They just don't, they literally don't know better. They're like, oh, I have a Dervish enchantment to tear down, why not? It's like, no. Hell yeah, dude, 22 bolts of cloth. If I can get a stack of those, I'd be pretty happy. 132. Alright, let's... Okay, we got that skill. That's why we're here. Alright, now... Let's go back to Sunspear Sanctuary. Okay. Alright, what do we change? This is tricky, because everything on this bar is useful. For different reasons. I think we probably remove Twin Moon. I guess it depends on the area. I guess we switch out Twin Moon. We default to Twin Moon, but we switch it out for when we need enchant removal. Because the healing... So with armor... Alright, so armor right now... Actually drop that down. Let's get a little bit more earth. So now staggering force is 6, and this is 13 less damage and weakness for 10. So pretty huge tanking on this now. We still want the spike heal, we still want energy management, we still want the burn, we still want the cracked armor. And the cracked armor is actually massive value because we have only armor respecting right now. Sometimes I wish you could give the AI advanced rules for how to use certain skills. Yeah, that would be ideal. It's way better than when your team was all level 17. Yeah, that was rough. Alright, so that, just getting that is actually pretty huge. Now we want to get an Ellie Elite, which is very dangerous. I think maybe we get Glimmering Light first. Or actually, no. Hold on, where's Zealous Benediction? Oh yeah, Zealous Benediction's in the mission. We've already learned that. What about Word of Healing? The Word of Healing, Garden of Sabora. Or Saborin. Saborin, or however you say it. Saborin. So we can't get that. Zealous Benediction is in the mission that we're on. I probably could get to that point. I would like to get Elemental Attunement, though. It sucks that it's so hard to get to. You know, it almost feels like I need to get Elemental Attunement first, but then in order to get Elemental Attunement, I need, like, ZB or whatever. Alright, I guess what we'll do is we will get our horse. We will take Whatever the hell this is, hear this shit, dude. Stuff sucks. Alright, here is your new stuff. Zed. Alright, bye-bye, Sosuke. So this is fast casting 5. This is a pretty good item. Pretty decent. And then I have to buy Meteor. Or I'm sorry, Flare. I have to buy it. It's because the one dude just has it. That sucks, man. Alright, I'm gonna buy some LE skills. I hate to keep throwing out all this cash, but I don't really have a choice. Really don't. Because the alternative is that it's just much harder. So let me go buy some LE skills. Wait, I don't have to go here. I can go here. LE skills. Show me what you have. I have to buy Flare. Okay, Flare, and I guess I have to buy Liquid Flame. Fine. You know what? Fine, alright. Flare, Liquid Flame. Alright, 1k down the drain. Alright, dude, you better be worth it. Like, is this the only force deploy for Zed, by the way? I think it is. Alright. I get why the account unlock skills aren't available. Why not have them unlocked on the tune for all heroes? So the way it works is like, if a hero has a skill they know that skill. So like if you try to get them to know things or whatever, like that, you have to know it. So it's like they have like possessive ownership of it type of thing. All right, I think we try this to get us damage. We're gonna need damage, obviously. And then we sell this junk to the merchant. Anything that salvages well. I'll salvage that glittering dust really quick to get to 25, and then we're done salvaging glittering dust. That we're not gonna bother. How many iron do I have? I need more iron. I'm good on bolts of cloth, I can sell that. Good on wood. Sell that. And then air +2. I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep that just in case. I could see using blinding surge. All right, there you go, brother. I don't like putting this on him because it reduces his health though, but whatever. But he could easily be a blinding surge, dude. That's a good build. It's a good skill, I think, for this. I haven't looked into all the skills that can be run with it, but we know blinding surge is at least decent. Spamming blind is a good shutdown, and there's no ineptitude at all. So, actually, what air magic does he have? Oh, he just has like Gale and Lightning Orb. If he had blinding flash, I could bring that. All right, let's go do this mission. This is where I wish Nightfall and Factions had more skill quests like Prophecies. Yeah, that would be cool. Wait. Oh, I have to talk to the guy. I'm on a quest. We have to turn ourselves in to this guy. I can get what? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. How are we going to do here? Now this one, I don't know how bad it's going to be. I feel like we'll be okay. Because Zed is basically just like a slightly weaker version of Sosuke. And if we're kind of doing okay against these cornering groups, with these extra ranger prisoners, it shouldn't be too bad. This is the BIP mission, right? The BIP mission? BIP might be in this mission. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Yeah, BIP's in here. I don't know that I'll run BIP on this team, though. I think it might be too much of a liability. Because 4-man is different. Like, in 4-man, everything is getting hit. So, like, if your BIP is constantly spiking itself down, like, every bar has to be like, oh, you know what? He doesn't have command. This might be a mistake. Alright, I'm gonna rezone really quick. I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna give him command. I forgot to give him command. I might drop blurred vision for it. Blurred vision is good. I think I'll drop Firestorm. I don't think we can support a Firestorm with a comp like this. Alright, how much command? Let's get him down to at least 6-second blurred vision. Rest dumped into command. Or stand your ground. So 10 seconds stand your ground should be fine. That's like most of a fight. And he has a similar setup to Sasuke, but he has blurred vision, which is probably better because it has more uptime, but it needs to be cast more. Okay. Another double shift. I'm gonna pull up the map for this because it's nice. It'll let me find it. I spell. Oh, it's not Condor. It's Kodanur. Sorry. All right, give me that mission map. This mission, it's not hard to do. It's just nice to see where the stupid keys are. It's like, where are the keys at? Oh, right here. Okay, great. You have to know where the keys are. And then I think after Zed levels up, I'll redo this and get Zealous Benediction, probably. And then eventually, we do want Searing Flames and all this other stuff. The entire team needs to be able to tank first, though. So, it's gonna take some time. Here's the first one. There we go. First key. Yeah, this one might not be as bad because of all the dudes you get. Any mission where they give you extra dudes for free isn't so bad. Up here's a little sketchy because there's like 2 groups. Cry of Pain's so good, dude. Just so powerful. Aha! I spiked the thing down. Oh yeah, they're flagged. Which is fine, because I don't want to over aggro. Kind of all split up here. Oh yeah, I did just see that movie Young Washington. It was pretty good. It's about like George Washington or whatever. Pretty good movie. If it's accurate, I think it's like mostly accurate, but if it's like very accurate, that's insane. Like, if I don't know how much of that was embellished or not, but if it's like very accurate, then he was like the greatest dude of all time for like the shit he did. Like, Jesus Christ. He's like a hard carry in real life, basically. They're just like, alright, just stick him in there, he'll just win for us. It's basically how his life went. I mean, he had setbacks, don't get me wrong, but kind of popped off. That's the dice roll of biopics. Yeah, sometimes they like take a lot of liberties, other times it is actually pretty accurate. I haven't looked into how accurate it is yet. I need to get a leadership rune pretty badly. I mean, I'm able to manage energy, but could change my build a bit if I had one. Put this on him. Yeah, we're in like an extended fight right now. Alright, let's target the priest. Okay, priest is dead. Two priests. Seer's a threat. Just in case. Things are kind of going sideways right now. Kill it. Oh, let me do this for him. Dang, he went right around me. It's not good. Alright, I am the tank now. Kill him! We have decent sustain under pressure, but this is not hard mode yet, so... Let's see. Alright, we get our second archer. It's also a fun part. Gives historians, history buffs a chance to make videos about and write critiques. Even if it's inaccurate, you get to learn cool shit. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, after watching the Washington movie, I'm like, hell yeah, dude, Virginia and shit. Virginia and shit. He's like, we're all Virginians! I was like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, we are all Virginians, even though I'm not. Fuck the French, dude! Get your fort out of here! Well, actually, hold on, wait. One of the main things is that it's like, yes, they were kicking the French out and whatever. But the French were taking Ohio? Not Virginia, though? So, I don't know. It did seem like they were all just basically fighting over that land, to be honest. They're just like, we want this. No, we want this. They're like, no, you don't. Do you? Yeah, alright, we're gonna fight then. This is our land now. Yeah, the French, it was just like a straight up, like, dudes building forts and just like, this is our shit. What are you gonna do about it? It's like forts and counter forts. Hell yeah, dude, 1710 hide squares. Like when Oppenheimer blew up. So how accurate was Oppenheimer, by the way? I never really looked into it. That was a good movie. Nuke. We got some elite spears. What are they all about? I really want to know. Do they spam Mighty Throw with infuriating heat? So far, they do not see. Oh shit, they might. Oh shit, they do. Oh shit. That's what they're all about. All right, get me away from those. I'm trying to stay a safe distance for when they start Mighty Throwing, because I've seen them nuke shit down so quick. It's crazy. When the AI is just like, you know what? I'm gonna be good. They just like kill one of your teammates in like fractions of a second. You're like, oh shit. Oh dear. Oh dear, we're dead. Alright, we're getting our ranger boys. Hell yeah, dude. They're hoofing it. Got the shadow hoofs, fire mains, shadow mains, the fire hoofs. Got the whole squad. And they're all here. Whirling defense. Alright. I know what I'm going for, dude. Stupid priest. Speak, priest. Surprisingly accurate. Oh, nice. So just a few embellishments. That's not bad. And Mighty Throw is no joke now. It just needs a 1 second cooldown, to be honest. That's all it needs. And then it'd be fine. You could still basically spam it. You just can't spam it to be insane. It's also weird to spec into Paragon to damage carry, because like that's not what it's supposed to do at all. So it's very strange. Oh, I'm getting good drops, dude. I'm getting good materials. I'm like getting past the point where you salvage stuff, and I can actually like start selling things more. So I don't have to constantly be like buying salvage kits for materials, because I have max armor, so I do want to eventually get elite armor on this, but obviously much later. Then we got the one over there. We'll get this guy out of here first. Build up our little horse army. It does make sense that they're archers though, because centaurs are supposed to be archer dudes. Like the general talking about where to nuke in Japan and said they didn't choose a specific town because he honeymooned there. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's funny how like civilized things are in a way while also being insanely brutal. There's like this weird, like, I don't know, paradox, I guess, where it's like, oh, we can't be too vicious in war, and it's like, isn't war killing people though? It's like, well, we can't be using, we can blow people up with bombs and shit, but we can't be using like chemical warfare. That's insane. Like, okay, I guess if these rules make you feel better about doing it, it's fine, I guess. Oh shit, I almost just double aggroed there. Got ambushed. It's weird that there's like rules to war. I think that's obvious. It's just a strange thing. Because it's basically like you're agreeing to commit crimes against each other. Like, you know, soldiers kill each other, right? It's part of the game. I'm not really saying it's good or bad, it's just like part of life, right? Alright, let's get this going. Command +1. Hell yeah. Alright, that's going right on my armor. And then health plus as well, if we keep it. Oh, we don't! Alright, we're gonna slap that on the chest piece for now. I'll probably just always run all this. Got knocked down. Damn, we're getting messed up. Counter strike, quick! No, Zed died. Zed is dead. Res him, good job. Yeah, I don't carry res anymore. I used to always have hard res. My mentality is, if I have hard res, I'm planning for my team to fail. But truly, I mean, for vanquishing, I'll probably carry it, because it'd be stupid not to, but for missions and stuff, these missions are really tight, so I don't want to leave that extra skill on the table, you know? Alright, there's the Taskmaster. Might as well take the bridge. Try to be safe. Then we have the one in the field after that, and then we can storm... storm the capital. No, we'll storm the estate. Ugh. That was so dumb, dude. Alright. Alright, we're not... Alright. I'm surprised Zed hasn't leveled yet, actually. It's kind of crazy. We've been killing these dudes for a while. Got a hooked scythe for it. Kind of nice. Nice hooked scythe. We're getting good numbers on these mats. Got 1 leather square. I'm sure that'll get me some armor. I need 12 more of those for a chunk of armor. We have mighty throw spams with infuriating heat. I actually kind of like that it's a threat now, though. Like, on one hand, I kind of like that these pose more of a threat, whereas before these were, like, terrible. They just did nothing. You just kill them and they were easy to fight. But now there's, like, a combo where they actually get an opportunity to deal meaningful damage. But I guess if they're gonna give it, like, keep it with no cooldown, it should probably do, like, plus 20. Plus 40 is a lot. This guy thinks he's gonna do his big skill, huh? Yeah, right! Yeah, right! First I had to put this on him so I got the damage. Yeah, right, dude! You're gonna live? Actually, he is living. I'm just gonna keep saying, yeah, right. Oh shit, he is living. That's not good. Alright, he's down. Good. Both their scribes are down. Cleave! They buffed that to be weird. I was excited when I thought it was a cleave, and then I learned it's basically like Death Blossom, and it's not nearly as interesting. And all I could... Like, honestly, like, why isn't it a cleave? Like, Cyclone Axe is a cleave, and that's a non-elite, so it's like, we can't have a cleave on an elite skill called cleave? Why not? I demand the answers to these questions. I guess we can go this way. Like, why doesn't cleave cleave, though? It does, like, this weird... It's literally called cleave, too, yeah. It doesn't even do what it says. At least in, like, our version of what cleave is. Like, the player's iteration of it. Because, like, cleave as, like, a skill, it could just be, like, a spike or whatever. But, like, what we mean is, like, a AoE. What are we dealing with? Oh, these guys shouldn't be too bad. Let's not ball up around him, though. Oh, let's stand right next to him and get hit. Either. This guy's chilling. He's using the core mirror tactic of leadership, which is do nothing and take all the credit. Very interesting. The core mirror approach. I still do not care for the fact they made her a god. I feel like that's way too goofy. Oh shit. This is a problem, actually. Oh shit. I don't have any more reds. I have to kill them. Alright, there are bosses to kill at least, but I have to kill a boss. So, wish me luck. Recharge Dunk, and Dunk has to not die too. We'll grab another archer. Or I think we'll get all the archers. Oh, you know what? It's probably Wild or Mighty Throw Spam that got him. Probably what did him in. It is insane. With infuriating heat. They will just keep spamming. Nothing will stop them. Uh-oh, is that another aggro right there? Damn, dude, he's getting... There's 2 priests? Yeah, he's just gonna main tank. Oh, shit. Alright, big damage. This could be a reset. This double priest group, this bad aggro, the death on Zed, that's not looking good. Double priest. Can you switch? Melania, Jesus Christ. She's just like doing the stupidest thing ever. Attacking into a blocking stance. Like, help us, quick! Alright, second priest. Good. Nuke his ass down. Alright, we got this. Yeah, she could easily just demolish that group. I just had to redirect her. There we go. Alright, now we can kill this thing. Holy shit. Mighty Throw Spam would have killed me, to be honest. Alright, we get another archer. I think there's just a lone taskmaster, and we get all the archers, and then we can kill a boss, and then get Zed rezzed off of Dunk, assuming Dunk does not die. But with the additional firepower, we should be able to kill one of the bosses for a morale boost. For a Miles Morales boost. Alright. I think it's just, yeah, it's just one guy. So we get all the dudes. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's not as... Alright, let's go for the res first. Go for the res. Yeah, the Mighty Throw thing, I don't think the heroes prioritize Paragon, so a lot of times they get shut down either. So it's just not as much of a thing. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flag back. A nice angle here. I don't like how these are so far forward, actually. I wish you could, like, flag them, too, but they don't like to be flagged. They're like anti-flag technology. Alright, break the flags. I don't know why that's toggling. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, we gotta make this happen, dude. We gotta make this happen, Cap'n. Cap'n Crunch. This is not... Alright, good, they're stacked up, that's good. It's gonna be very difficult to kill them with that healer. That healer's crazy. If we can kill their LA, they have no damage. Taking zeros. He's SOA'd. Alright. This shit going. Yeah, kill this Mighty Throw. Get that degen from Cryopain. Deep Wounds, dead. 6 bolts of silk, that's decent. No armor, I don't think any Paragon armor uses silk though, but I can sell it. Allies and missions suck, especially if you have to keep them alive. Yeah, I think they decided that wasn't a thing anymore, and like Nightfall moving forward, they're like, alright, enough of this. Enough of keeping these dudes alive. Alright, the Deep Wound is gonna help, the burn is gonna help. Yay, fragility. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, we got 400 gold drop. That's nice. Alright, Res Sig is back. We're bringing this horse home. The horse is coming with us. Alright, then we get the final dude, and we carefully dismantle the center. And ideally do not lose our horse second time. I think we lost an ally, maybe? Yeah, we lost a horse. We lost one of these. Just beat Acro... How do you say that? Apocrypha? Level 10. Apocrypha? There are certain words I've never had to say out loud. That is one of them. That is a word. Shit. He's gotta die. Alright, hopefully they don't kill Zed again, because they like to do that. Hit him with the damage. Oh! Hit him with the damage! Doesn't even matter. Just kill him. Zed level 18. You'd love to see it. Have some fire magic. Oh, hell yeah. Give me some runes. What do I get? Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, armor plus 10? This is better. Oh wait, I can salvage it for free. Her armor cannot break. That's massive. Alright, then this on the legs. Those are the 2 most commonly hit pieces. Okay, that's huge. That makes her way tankier. I need to get her a full set of that. I have 1 Centurion, so we're like slowly getting there. Like the insignias and stuff. Stupid Taskmaster. Keeping these dudes hidden. In jails and shit. Guess we'll go like this. I can kill these don't seem to be anything. I'll do it after I have the full strength of the Legion. Always hated this mission, kept getting lost. Yeah, the big issue with it is you just have to know where the taskmasters are, and I just pulled up the wiki, so I know I relatively know where they are, but it's nice to have a little map that's like, go here, idiot, and it's like, yes, thank you, because I don't remember. I always forget one of their locations. So it's nice to have like a cheat sheet, I guess, but because it's not even hard to do, it's just like, where the hell are all the taskmasters? The centaurs have escaped, run for your lives. That's awesome, dude. The centaurs have escaped. Yes, run, you fools. I think this will actually be easier to do than when I got Avatar of Dwayna. Because there's a boss on either post, and then when you fight the Avatar... Dude, without a wiki's doing. Yeah, for sure. When you fight the Avatar, it's like invincible with 4-man. Like, you deal no damage, and it's actually really hard to kill. And I had to, like... I used my, like, knowledge of having fought it before in this rule set. This guy's just running away. To make it easier, but... Okay, this is like... Alright. I guess just let him go, whatever. Just let him go, it's fine. Okay. I could technically probably go for Masters. I just have to kill the... 2 or 3, or one's behind, right? Where are... Oh wait, I have the map. Oh, one of them's in there, and then one's behind. Okay. Oh wait, no. That's not true. There is one behind. Taskmaster Sully. Let's kill that. I guess we'll go for Masters on this. I don't think it's too hard to do. Or maybe it is. Pious Renewal. Oh no, Pious Renewal shouldn't be bad. That's kind of like... That skill, honestly, is terrible unless you have that PvE. Or of Holy Might or whatever. It's really just not a good skill without it. The only point for that skill is that, because like having a spam cover enchantment when there's so many spammable cover enchantments just ain't it. Fight them, I guess? Like the team's just chilling. Alright, let's get that on him. Get him! There's nothing to fear! Maybe there's something to fear. Maybe all these things trying to kill us, I don't know. There we go, some damage. Oh yeah, dude, get those procs! Deep wound, bitch! Hell yeah, I got a gold. Nice, dude. Alright, give me something good. Give me leadership 3. Come on. Leadership 3, leadership 3, leadership 3. Wilderness 3. Wilderness survival. I got HP, but I don't think I'll actually use that. Would I use that? No, I want armor. HP's not bad as like placeholder, but I definitely want armor. I guess I'll salvage it and throw it on something. Wilderness 3 is unusable. So +5 on my hat. Whatever. It's something. It's a marginal increase in some stats. Okay, and then we just have the one other one that's like way over there. Oops, like over here. And then the main fight, which I don't think the main fight's gonna be hard. We'll see. It can't be harder than the... Like, I have 5 rangers with me. Watch them all die. Well, like 2. I have 2 rangers with me. They all died. Valiantly. For my honor. Nice meteor, dude. Hell yeah. You like to see. Nice fat meteor that just knocks everything down. Ah, blocked it. Still get taking chip damage from the fragility though. Okay, and then it's like way over here. Oh, is this where Bip is? I don't think I could run Bip on this run though. I could still cap it eventually. Get him! Oh, it just ended. His fragility expired. That's fine. 23. I'm getting a lot of drops now. This is good. Alright, we have masters now. Cool. And we kept all our dudes. We only lost one, so that's gonna be decent. Probably precast this before we go in. One of the things that's weird about Nightfall too is there's like no chests during the mission, like at all, I think. Which is kind of weird. At least, like, I'm not seeing them. I'm pretty sure I'm right though, like... I'm almost certain that chests don't appear in Nightfall missions. Maybe Eye of the North is the same way too, I can't remember, but I know, I'm pretty sure Nightfall does not. I can't remember so like there being chests at all. Alright, here we go, these dudes are coming at us. Fight them! Very dangerous thing, but let's see. Yeah, we got nuke going, so shit, dude, Dunk's about to die from the spam. It's just a total spam fight. Crazy. Okay, now let's wait for these. Oh shit. Get crazy. Oh yeah, here we go. This is good. This is split. We want to split. We do not want to fight them all at once. Oh my god, all those fragilities. Did you see that? Holy shit. They're getting nuked so hard. Die! Yes! Kill them! No, they're killing my friggin' dudes! Stop it! Stop killing my guys. Killed one of them so far. Oops. Fuck, dude. That's bad. That's really bad. We'd probably have to go for the healer. I'm surprised this is tanking us so hard, actually. Fuck. Alright, we have to back off. I'll back off, back off, back off. Alright, get back, get back, get back. Okay, good. This is another split. Alright, this is perfect. Yeah, Milani, you're gonna fucking die again. If you die, that's throwing. No, they're gonna aggro. She's gonna aggro the second group. Fuck. I'll die. She doesn't have the form up. Dude, they're tanking us so easily. Holy shit. I need to get deep wound on this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Deep wound on this. Deep wound? This. That. Bro, that. Dead. Alright, next. We cut their damage off. It's getting prodded. Need to build a deep wound. Energy's low. Alright, deep wound spike. Dead. Next one. I think that just ended. Build some energy. Alright, I think we have this. Very close though. Actually, I don't even know. There's still like a whole group up there. This is sketchy as hell, dude. We will, if we kill a boss, we get res, but we only have 3 rangers left. just kind of holding off here for a second. Alright, he's dead now. Alright, our best bet is to wait for regen, obviously, so our energy's super low, and precast Wina. Would changing strength be armor pen on all attacks instead of just attack skills be OP? I feel like strength is too weak. I don't know. On all attacks? That would make it better. But you basically spam attack skills anyways, so it wouldn't really be that much of a buff. Because if you're not spamming attack skills, your build isn't good. Basically. I mean, you're not always spamming them, but like... that's kind of how it is. Like, you just spam attack skills. As warrior, basically. Alright, precast this. Cover enchantment. Alright. And that's what I call a fair fight. Just fucking opening with meteor. You're not doing anything. You're on the ground. Stop using skills. You're all dead. Congratulations. That's what Ellie can do, dude. Just wins fights. Win fight button, go. Works. Alright, we did it. Oh. 9 AM there, dang. Yeah, it's like almost 3 AM for me. Holy shit. Alright, that was actually way closer than I would like. But we were able to pull it off. We got masters too, which is nice. Some extra money. Hooray. Alright. Quest you have for me there, sister. We must investigate this. So you freed the centaurs. Mysterious message. They're gonna give me a necromancer. Okay, let's go through, sell our items and whatever. Let me bring Sosuke in for a second. Here you go. You're back on the team. Or unless Zed's required. No, I don't think so. Okay, Zed, you're gone. Thank you for your service. Okay. Still need to get these dudes an elite skill. So they currently do not have one. It would make them so much better too. The enemy Ellie running next to the para was the MVP of that second to last fight. He split the attention of the ZB healer because he ran into Milani's AoE. Yeah, when the enemies ball up for you, that's very nice of them. I need to go to the merchant. I'm gonna go to a merchant that's like close. I have to run like for a mile to get to that merchant. This one is like right up here. Oh dang, dude, I have to run far. Where's like, you know what? I'm just gonna start doing this. Going here. They're really putting me like, I swear most of the spawns in this area are here, but they're like trying to put me far away from the merchant for no reason. I don't know why, but alright. Okay, what do I need? Probably still want some iron. So anything that's like a weird salvage. So do I want to salvage all those for iron? I kind of want the cash. Salvage a few things. Definitely selling this. I don't think I can use the scroll trader. Pretty sure I can't. Like 90% sure. This I can do that. Alright, we got that. That's fine. Rest of this. Just checking the materials before I sell it. Alright, then we'll sell the mysterious message. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't use scroll trader. Scythe 3. I probably should sell that. I'm never going to use it. It's too, like, if I get a mysticism 3, that's what's going to be used. So I'm just going to sell the Scythe 3. I'm gonna use a Scythe 1 or 2. There's no way I'm gonna use Scythe 3. It's too low of health. It's too much of a liability, I feel. Oh no, oh wait, that's Spear. Oh my god, I'm stupid, dude. That's Spear. I thought that was Scythe this whole time. Holy shit. That's Spear. Am I gonna use Spear 3? That's a different question. I just skimmed it and just thought it was Scythe, I guess. I didn't realize I had a Spear 3. Would I use... I could make an alternate set of gloves to use Spear 3 on. Actually, that is something I would use. If I'm running HR and shit, I actually would use Spear 3. I can't believe I have that, actually. It's crazy. I thought it was Scythe 3 this whole time. I almost sold it. Reading is good. Always read. Reading is your friend. Alright, let's get to our mysterious message. Playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles these days. Combat system is pretty similar to MMOs. Like that. I love it. I can't understand a third of how it all works, but I love it. I tried to get into Xenoblade. I couldn't really... I don't know. It was fine. I felt like the game kind of played itself. In a way. Like, you set up your dudes and then, like... There's not too much... you in particular do. A lot of it is just like if you do like there was like 3 or 4 skills per dude. You control one dude. You basically just use your skills and then like the effects like topple and all that shit just like happen automatically. And there was like a little bit of positioning. I felt like there wasn't like enough Spear 3 and Mighty Throw your way through the game. Felt like there wasn't enough to keep my attention. There was also another thing where they kept forcing me to do class changes. They're like, oh, change everyone's class. And I was like, and then every like 10 or every like 2 hours they're like, change everyone's class again. I was like, why though? Make this person this thing and this person that thing. It's like, isn't this just changing? Like here, this one's rock and this one's scissors, but now this one's rock and this one's scissors. It's like, okay, but why? What's the point of this? Like, oh, you can do this. It's like, alright. I get it for class combinations and stuff, but it's weird that they're like forcing it. It's like, let me experiment with the game, I guess, but don't tell me. Okay, so this situation, the drought. This was a problem last time. This was a big problem last time. This lost me dooms. I didn't have a cheat sheet button. But the drought is crazy. But I tried to do Masters first attempt, which was stupid as hell. And I probably should have had better prod as well. So those are like 2 massive mistakes that I made for getting to Vavi. Of the 2 of these, a Ranger is not going to be very useful in low man. A Necromancer is insane. Did you do the R/winter trick? What is that? Alright, we're getting this, dude. For sure. Okay. Alright, let's see. Fruits in the shadow. Okay, we're doing this one. Feel like Minion Master could replace Dunkoro, and then we have like a team like this with a Minion Master, and then this, I don't know. I feel like we'll probably still use this, but it's hard to say. We'll see soon. If I had to guess, I mean, it depends on if I get Death Magic 3 or not. If I get Death Magic 3, then Minion Master is going to be really, really strong, but if he's 12 Death Magic for a very long period of time, it'll be good in hard mode or normal mode, but in hard mode it'll be kind of whatever. Alright, we're at 5k. Young Wheezy. Still playing on the phone? Yes. Young Wheezy. You take winter, converts the drought's damage to water damage. The double damage. Oh, interesting. I don't think I have access to Winter in this, though. I think Winter's Prophecies. GW Winter Break? What the hell is that? George Washington? No! It was Winter. Yes. Yes, it's Prophecies. Damn it. Alright. RIP? Alright. Wait. Can it be Captain Nightfall, though? I think most people voted yes for that, and I might allow it. It'd be Captain Nightfall. Nope. Alright, that ends that. Yeah. Fortunately. Still playing on the phone. It's Maker. Who Maker? Alright. What do we got going on here? I don't know, my monkey brain likes to stack all the damage over time, skills, and weight. Nothing wrong with that. You are the maker? Maker of what? I'm the maker. That sounds ominous. Maker of the drought? At least you know the tech for non-challenge runs now, though. Well, truly though, I never found it to be an issue. Like even hard mode drought, it's just like psychic instability, you're done. Then that's it. Maker of good content. Apparently I am the maker. Maker of good content. It's funny. Before we face the drought, you must pass unscathed through this crucible. Yes, water people, I agree. So what are we gonna do, dude? As long as you don't ball up and have prots, you're usually fine. Yeah, I think last time, I think my whole backline got stuck in sandstorm somehow. And I think just like the tension of knowing that I can die super fast also got to me, and then it's low man, and there's like nothing you can count on, like shit's just gonna go wrong like immediately. Oh, we have to be careful here too, because these things are no joke. They have like really big spam damage. They have like scary damage actually. And they have knockdown spam too. If I'm getting focused by spells, I'm leaving immediately. Oh shit. This is crazy. Jesus Christ. This shit is so crazy. Oh my god. Like how these are just chilling here. Alright, let's keep it on that. Yeah, we're fucked. I have to bail. I have to bail. Oh, I crashed. I crashed. Alright, let me toggle this. Let me log back in. Actually, this is a good time to stop. I shouldn't push it. It's getting late anyways. Alright, we crashed twice today. So, okay, that is all for today. Thank you for checking us out. See you guys. Peace.